Good evening and welcome to another session of Malt Magic Campaign 2. We pick up pretty much immediately from where we left off last time as people are chomping in the background.
I so thought that was going to be quiet.
We're still
so
live. So, yes, last time on Malt and Magic, then the party had sort of got into the Azure Pillar and seen all of these mages encased in this strange dark crystal. You made your way down to the subterranean level of, they made their way down to the subterranean level of the crystalline circle and the crystalline isle, looking for various bits of information on Kronos, on the multiverse, and finding some valuable information about the Eclipse Codex. Following that, Lex yet again used his chrono-voyeurism abilities, that's what we're going to call it now. Timely voyeurism, there we go, to look into the past and see what happened in here, but also discovered how the Void Conclave had not only exited into this area, but then had got back into their own little secret area through a tapestry, found the spell, cast the spell, managed to move all of the party into this place, dealt with a couple of traps, and then entered into a large chamber and fought some pretty beefy mages with these strange event horizons in their chest. So, content warnings as always, I guess. There's already been things around body horror anyway, so expect some more body horror. There will be fancy violence, there will be a lot of adult humour, a lot of adult humour, a lot of adult language. You have been warned. Let's roll. Yes, we are back with episode 78. Weird echo. We're going to deal with tech issues. But yes, no, there we go. Right, I can hear not four voices of Matt. It was existential crisis mode there. So yes, you join us back live. Kind of. We're live. You're watching a recording. Around a physical table, physical map, lots of good things in the middle of this epic fight in the Void Conclave sort of headquarters. So before we pick that back up, let's run through our line really quickly and then we will jump straight back in. So I am Matt, I am your Dungeon Master. I will be role-playing the characters of Callum and Takami, but in terms of combat, sorry Dave, you'll be running Callum and Takami will be run by Bodhi. So that's me.
Hello, I am Dave and I am playing Jewel of Shadows, the female Tabaxi rogue. I am indeed also playing Callum during any fights. And if I do look distracted in last episode and this episode and I'm looking down a lot, it's because I'm messing around with cameras and stuff. So
yeah, so all this that you see on screen.
I'm loving it. It's great fun, and I'm just so glad to be here. So yes, amazing. Off to you.
We're all getting shit.
I mean, all of it nearly sounded sincere. Hello, I am Danny and I am playing Lex Ordo, the UNT sorcerer who currently has a spectral armor winged suit on.
Yeah. Lex was definitely MVP of episode 77.
Yes.
Lex is making a play for MVP of the fucking season.
I'm going to peek 5 minutes into the show, which is my next idea.
Sounds like you're... No, let's not go there. Anyway.
I'm the son half of Homie and the Dude, Bodhi Camboris, playing Edgius Bones Jones, and I love the idea at the end of season 2 we do awards. We do an award show for things in season 2. I think that'd be hilarious.
Supporting cast.
That's down to you. You've got to vote and tell us what award you want.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah.
That'll be sick.
There we go.
Put a poll out.
That'll be sick.
Put a fucking poll out.
You mean like the broom you did last week? With the skull on top? Like...
Yeah, exactly. With my brew.
Last week.
Yeah, last week. wait, nudge.
Bodhi, where did you pull that pole from? That broom? You've been walking funny, so.
It was
Bodhi or Edgius?
It was what was actually replacing my spine. It was what had been in place of Edgius' spine for so long.
Very good.
A broom handle.
A broom handle. That's why he's been a bit yellow-bellied, you know.
Excellent.
My backbone.
Tom, the father
Let
half
him fucking intro.
of... No, it's okay. The father half of Homie and the Dude, and I am playing Cavan Buckland, the human barbarian paladin, and we're knee-deep into it right now.
You were quite literally knee deep. You were like balls deep in an enemy
Very much so, yeah.
last session, so...
That's going to need extra.
And what's even more incredible, considering us 5, that actually wasn't sexual.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
no.
You managed to make it not
It
sexual.
was actually literal, which is
Yeah.
wild. No figurative at all.
No, you were up to your balls inside another human being.
No, and it could happen again very soon. Let's just...
Oh, promises.
Jewel lifts her tail.
Right, well, with intros done, let's begin. We are going to jump straight back into our next round of combat. Believe it or not, this is only our 4th round.
Fucking hell.
Oh my
Round.
1 round an hour, guys.
But there was a minute in the middle there where everything sort of calmed down for a minute, and the banishment spell that you had cast brought this mage back. Now, currently, Takami has been knocked prone by this sort of gravitational pull effect into this event horizon that exists in the sort of chest cavity of this gnome mage. Edgius and Callum are in the void. They are inside this person, but have been transported to the void. And so, we begin with Cavan. What would you like to do?
So the last we were with Cavan, Jewel and I put an end to that last, I don't know what you would call that one.
Mage.
Last mage.
Yeah, mage.
And
Cool.
Jewel and I made eye contact that moment just to, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we really just looked each other in the eye and held that for a second.
The feeling of it's broken, it's not irreparably damaged.
Yeah. And while that happened, Lex went onto a fucking rampage.
Yeah.
And was absolutely like machine gunning, mowing down a couple others. But at the same time, what I saw as I turned around and saw Lex doing that was this little one here. Is that a mage as well?
Yeah.
A little mage did the exact same thing to Edgius and Callum.
So patronizing. Little mage. It's hilarious.
A little mage.
It's like little
mini
chef,
mage.
little
Big chef, little chef.
tiny
Little mage.
And I know what happened. And as I see them both being enveloped, I yell, "Callum, Edgius, they're going!" And I start turning around, pivoting to run toward them.
Tom Cruise run.
Yeah.
High knee.
And I look up, and I make eye contact with Lex as well at that point. And at that point, I'm just, after having kind of seen what Lex has done, trying to see if there's any kind of communication that Lex and I have, because I'm not sure exactly what to do here. I don't think I realized that if you kill one of these, it might end that event horizon. I wasn't like kind of privy to that whole thing.
No, but also Callum did pull himself out. So again, that's nothing to do with
Yeah.
killing, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. So,
Looking at Lex.
I just look up at Lex, and I'm like, ideas, buddy?
And I will message the idea down to you. That we're going to do.
And
How long
I
does
message...
take to cast?
It's a cantrip. Cantrip. It is instant.
Yeah, but it is an action. though.
I will. Yeah. So if it's an action, because your turn is next, I'm going to need to use your action to basically transmit that message.
Okay. So I started running, and I kind of hit the brakes, really kind of parallel to where Lex is right now. I look up and I say, "Are you fucking sure?" Lex nods, and I say, "I'm here for you."
For anyone watching and you thought you missed it, you haven't. We're in the fucking dark as well. I love it.
Not a fucking clue, people. Let's go.
I just last thing I say is, "I'm here for you,"
It's my go now, yeah.
and I'm preparing an action.
I get the feeling we've got things planned here, so I'm not going to ask what your readied action is, but I want to know what the trigger is.
The trigger is a 10-second delay from Lex's idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as Cavan looks up, a rope will drop into his hands that is tied around my waist, which he then grabs. I then use my flying speed to fly into the chest of this woman,
Oh, fucking hell.
into the event horizon, and just hold my hands out to hopefully see Edgius and Callum there.
So end of the Matrix. Neo. So you all watch as Lex just disappears into this event horizon. You will still take damage.
Okay.
If you
I start counting.
Oh god.
1,000.
Chucked all the dice. Chucked all the dice. Do you know? Fuck it. Where am I? Put your glasses back on, Matt. Fuck's sake.
Okay. I mean, that's...
We
Because you have
we
done
need
this
a short rest.
willingly, I'm going to use the other damage.
Uh-oh.
Well, that sounds worse.
It does sound worse.
That's the no, unless it's okay. And then yes.
Less dice is all I'm going to say.
Hey.
Except they're all D20s.
D100s.
12d12, yeah. Okay, you are going to take 11 points of cold damage.
Nope.
Yeah.
10, 16, 19 points of necrotic damage.
Which I'm resistant to because of my. No,
Sorry.
immune to because of my thing.
You're immune to it, fully. Oh, fucking hell. You just feel cold then as you jump in and just like...
Ooh, tingly.
Let me just call my own bluff on that
I thought you were resistant.
Immune.
Immune.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
You technically have some hit points left. Well, back from the last session, but I don't know how much you did, so...
No, I immuned myself to it last time.
You immune to yourself. Very good. So you jump in and you feel the cold and you can see Callum looks like he's been crushed. Nose is bleeding, there's blood coming from his eye sockets, his ears. One of his fingers looks like it's been dislocated as well. He's been squeezed into this gap and he's just sort of floating, looking really...
And I'm screaming, grab my hands, even though that is doing nothing. Yeah.
And I'm starting to count 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
So what do you do?
That is me. Just reaching out. Reach out and touch fate.
Very good. So that is Cavan
Because
Lex.
technically my action was communicating it ahead of time.
Jewel. You've just watched Lex go...
With a rope though.
Oh yeah, he's flown in with a rope, which Cavan is just holding on, like...
Okay, and Cavan's holding on.
Cavan's got hold of it. She was just like, I was the enemy the whole time.
She's going to really make a very quick battle decision. And she's going to... She initially thinks, I'll help Cavan hold the rope. And then goes, that's like trying to hold the volcano back with a sticky plaster. Not going to be much. But like, even her feet are off the ground. Like,
You're just like a backpack on
just extra weight. No. So therefore, she's actually going to try. She's going to rush. Where is she?
She's down here, sorry.
Right. So he's going to rush up to the individual, and in essence, this is more spirit, but kind of. So her action is going to grapple, if that's a thing she can do.
I mean, the creature's currently stunned, but yeah.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's stunned.
Okay.
Until the beginning of Takami's next turn,
Fine.
which is next. So you could grapple.
Then I will grapple. Which will does she therefore
No,
just
she fails. You just grab hold.
yeah.
will
So
take that.
okay, so almost yeah. So in fact, yeah, it'll be so her arms go through her elbows and behind her back, so she's like proper held.
Holding her
One
chest
arm.
open.
Yeah, holding chest open, forearm open.
She has only got one arm, remember?
Oh yeah, she's only got one.
Okay, even better. One arm round the neck.
I imagine you just literally like dig it
Yeah,
into the
turns
as well.
her towards cavern. So again, this is a clean opening where the rope is now straight. There's no resistance on that. Tail also comes around and basically wraps around her legs. So this is just the best grapple she can possibly do to this individual.
Just a nice.
So I put her behind, and locking eyes with Cavern, like, we can do this. We can get them back.
That feels like a help action.
It does feel like a help action, doesn't it?
Fucking get in.
Fucking DM headspace.
In terms of like, I'm just again, I'm just throwing.
Get out of my head.
Search.
We're going far too much.
Yeah, truly.
No. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to use my whole action as that. I do. Yeah, I don't think there's any bonus actions that really fit in right now, so I'm going to stick with that.
Bigger desk.
Bigger desk.
Let's go in there. Okay, so you now turn and just hold this individual.
Yeah.
Takami is prone. What's Takami doing? Really hurts. Really. Now I know how it used to feel.
Yeah.
She will like prop herself up.
She's standing up or just propping up?
Yeah, actually no, she'll come to one knee, and I imagine that's like in front of the gnome. Can I make an insight check to try and, or an investigation or something to try and discern how injured this gnome is? Like, if I were to deal a blow, would the blow kill the person? Vibes.
Quite possibly. I'm not even going to ask you to, this person is rocked. They are missing an arm. There is still blood although it's not at the minute, you can just sort of see it spraying out sideways where Jules got her arm wrapped around. Like, this individual is on the brink.
Okay. So what
Maybe even
Takami,
stabilise.
what Takami will then do is go and join Cavern and grab the rope behind Cavern and tap you on the back and be like, you tell me when. She's going to hold her action to step the wind, and I'm going to try and dash. I'm going to do double dash, basically.
Yes!
And just use, like,
Straight to the
wall. Double the movement, and just literally, and I'll go round. I will just fucking just all the way back out the fucking door if I fucking have to.
Fucking round the gems and
Yeah,
everything.
literally, I'll do whatever I fucking have to, but I'll double dash, basically. So I'll use my action to dash, and then my my bonus action to dash as well.
As you do that, I'm holding the rope. I just reach back, fucking fist bump with you and say, "We fucking got this."
You feel like 3 spectral arms.
Pop, pop, pop. Pop,
I got you,
pop,
Kev.
Feed a goat back. Just
I count five.
What's your boot bumps?
I count 5 1,000,
You bastard.
and I'm continuing my
It's
count.
Callum's go.
Okay. Callum's been in this situation before.
Seize.
Fuck's sake.
Whether close enough or not, we'll reach out to grab, and again, that side, wherever this void energy is, so we'll just try and grab out if we can. Yeah,
May I take a bit of poetic license?
of course.
So Callum reaches out and grabs your hand, and then as you connect, just ice
Yeah, yeah.
freezes your hands together. You are locked with Callum.
There's a direct eye contact nod.
and what can I do that? As if do the same again. Reach around back.
For a reach around for Edgius. Fuck yes. Yeah.
Very good. That'll be Callum's go. Edgius.
Lock onto him.
Yes.
Edgius will see the arm and start breath stroking in the void. Just trying to just get any momentum to fucking get to this fucking arm.
Now in the void I allow it, but I imagine Edgius trying to swim as a skeleton is pointless because as he does that, the water just goes through everything.
Yeah, such a good point. In the water, totally different.
Oh, no. So once you realise, you then just switch to doggy paddle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and once I connect as well, I also believe. One second, I think I've got ice shit as well.
Well,
so
then
probably-
there's full on ice shit between the both of you as well.
Yeah. I'll probably. I've got frostbite, so I will frostbite as well
nice.
onto.
Yeah.
And on mage hand onto Lex. I'll just fucking all
Callum
my
just turns
shit.
on his icy body, essentially the whole body encases in ice, and it stretches now to the point where your forearms
It also turns Edgius on.
turns Edgius on. Yeah, it's amazing. We now have the PDA centipede, and we move to the mage's turn. Rogue.
I mean, I've got her arm.
You have got her arm.
Oh, if she missed a step, shit.
So let's have a look.
No, but Jules got her arm, so she can't.
And she's missing another arm, so she can't do somatic components. So no spells with somatic components.
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, come on.
And
You just hold each other right now.
If she has an arcane phone, because
she's got a fucking.
Oh yeah, she dropped her staff as well. So if that is her arcane focus as well.
That was her arm.
Oh.
Oh, mother.
Hang on, she's also got.
It's her nipple
Jewel has
piercing.
a rear naked choke, so she's really putting a lot of pressure on any verbal components as well.
Misty Step. Do you know what? Yes.
I will do a strength check if I have to.
I am going to ask you to make
go.
me an athletics check.
Squeeze it out.
Athletics check.
Please take a point of inspiration.
Thank you.
Yes.
Come on, Dave, this is your time to not roll shit.
21.
Fucking figure four behind the head.
Come on!
And lat squeeze.
14.
Oh!
As she goes to speak a word, which then you can see mist begins to form, but it fails.
Nice.
She loses that spell slot.
Oh, suck it, lady.
Oh, do you know what? I can always imagine she's average strong, like more on the plus. I feel like this small wizard is momentarily just lifted up and then and then back down.
Yeah.
She's not very strong. I'm gonna say Jules is much more agile than strong, but yeah, in this adrenaline state, very much picks her up, and back down again.
What does she look like? Is she like, I don't know, from this side she looks like a Gertrude, but I didn't know what you guys thought because you guys can see her face. Didn't know if we needed to give her a name as we just keep referring to her. She. Mage, small one.
Umbridge, Professor Umbridge.
Umbridge, yeah. That's what it is.
So she may not be able to move.
Yeah.
She has expended that spell slot.
Yeah.
So she's going to use a cantrip instead.
Okay.
She's going to, her hand that she's got,
Yeah.
that you are touching,
Yes.
she's going to cast energy through that.
Correct.
It's going to be a disadvantage because
Okay.
it still requires a verbal component.
Righto.
Shocking grasp.
Legs.
Not great. Really not great.
Yeah.
That is an 11 to hit.
Oh, absolutely fucking not.
So she just
Smile.
and the arm gets twisted and this spell dissipates. It's the end of her go.
Okay.
I yelled to Jewel, keep fucking choking her!
Hello.
I mean, you're doing great! Just fucking keep it going!
What do you think I am doing?
Yes, exactly that. Like, there's almost like, with the, almost because she's using her arms, almost Rio's like, hello.
There you go. Captain Buckland.
7 1,000. 8 1,000.
So are you holding your action?
9 1,000.
Oh, we don't know, but he knows what he's doing. Yeah, sorry, no, he did say he was holding his action. Sorry, he did.
No. His action was first, catch the rope, wasn't it? And then
Okay, yeah, but this is now a hold action because you
Yeah.
said you're going to hold until you
until
use
Lex
10.
did his thing, and then so
Until you
Go
use
for
10.
it, Tom. Hank goes back. Hang on.
I am trying to connect with whatever Lex's emotion is right now to see if there's any anxiety because it's not happening, or it feels like he's prepared.
while Lex is in the void.
I can't. Shit. If I reach out to Seraphiel, does that constitute any actions? I just want to make sure that I don't pull them out and.
You count it to 10. You count it
You'll feel the
it to 10.
You're counting to 10. It's a trust exercise at this point.
Make
Yeah.
a judgment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say.
You feel the rope
I
snap
say
anyway, like a
10
fish
1,000. Come on, Lex. Come on, Edge. Come on, Kevin. All right.
Takami will be ready.
Takami, you ready?
I got you, Kevin. I got you.
On 3. 3, 2, 1.
Jules also hearing that and just, again, like proper.
To open her up even
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Everybody is involved in this. Every single person at the table is involved in this check right now.
I'm trying to flap my wings backwards.
So, I'm going to set a DC.
Don't be 40.
I would like Callum and Edgius to make me athletics checks.
Oh, you're counting.
Callum, athletics.
I would like Takami and Kevin to make me athletics checks. In fact, I want everybody to make me athletics checks based on that. Because you are just trying to hold.
Yeah.
I want athletics checks from everyone.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of like he's looking right now. Athletics check is a 4 from Callum.
4.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Callum's got a fucking frozen grip. Don't worry
That's
about it.
a
Oh, yes. So, sorry. Callum can have advantage.
Oh,
And Edges as well.
Does Edges?
Present advantage.
Oh, good. Because fucking hell.
okay. It's really not much better. It's 8.
So, 8.
14. Loads better.
1 fail, 1 pass.
22 altogether.
22.
12 for Edgius and 15 for Takami.
So 22, 34, 9, 49.
30, 20.
Nice.
69, baby!
Am I rolling my last one? So I'm at athletics for Jewel. Bastard.
Sorry, every little bit helps. Every
8.
little bit helps.
She's not strong.
At a DC of 50.
Oh!
Smashed it! Absolutely fucking smashed it.
Takami uses that moment, pulls the rope and just sort of hops off the wall, begins to coil the rope around her as she does it, because if she moves, actually that's...
Oh my god, I love that she like pirouette spins
Yeah.
and almost drills it round her in a fucking literally, yeah, like a spinning top.
With all 6 arms just wrapping this as Kevin, you just begin to... The 3 in the void right now, just clamping on as Lex, you get pulled back. The ice begins to crack. And you hold on and hold on. That dirty 20. There is one almighty. Your friends come flying out. All of them knocked prone. Connected.
I thought I was gonna fucking die!
I like to think as you come out, I encase us all in my wings and like just
Nice.
jump into the crowd like a...
sick. That's
You are
so
all
awesome.
still locked together in that moment until next turn. However, bonus action.
I drop the rope
Free action.
and I start marching toward this fucking.
So you step over it and
Elbow right on the top of the fucking head.
Five,
Just thumping
10.
around.
It is just this. You drop the rope.
Look how big he is compared
Step over.
You can crotch shot her and kill her.
All you need to do is a pelvic thrust and she's fucked.
No, it's the gavel of equity, and I'm just like
J hooks for justice.
J hooks for justice. No, I just I look
Use
down
your
at
action to pull, but I will say you take the gavel out.
yeah
Just hold it.
yeah.
Technically, the pull was a
Do not
saved action from before, so he's still got
group
his...
action. Group action. Take it.
Yeah.
Take it away.
I look down at her, and I say, enough.
Sorry. That is menacing as fuck.
And then, and as I swing my gavel, I say, "Good fucking night."
Roll to hit. You will get flanking, which is a +2 to your hit. Come on.
Okay. So I have 17. Am I raging?
You're not raging currently.
Okay, that's 17.
17 total.
17 total.
Okay. I mean, I would say we're
High or low?
I'm gonna go low.
You're gonna go low.
Get low.
It was a 33 and a percentile dice to see if she had the verbal and somatic abilities to cast shield. You picked low, which means lower than 50. She would not succeed. If she goes to cast shield, just catches. She can't get the words out. Your gavel. Roll damage.
Come on. I would say therefore it's because Jewel has not quite let go yet. However, let's go the last second as this gavel of equity is coming towards it. So it's like let go and just expecting the spray.
You doing it one-handed?
No, I did it two-handed. So it's 1d10. So come on. 1d10.
Again.
So that is 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. You adding anything else on top?
Any other buffs? What are the things
You've still got a bonus action. Your free action was to drop the rope.
Have you got any smites? Yeah.
I do. I have Paladin Smite.
I'm expecting the Mr. Smith just bursting into code, sort of.
I'll run with Let's do wait a minute. Let's do Divine Fury.
Divine
no,
Fury.
that's rage. Only one rage.
It's only when you're raging, so you can't do that.
Alright, let's do Paladin Smite.
Paladin Smite, which has additional 3d damage on.
It says you always have Divine Smite prepared and cast it without
So
expending
cast Divine Smite then. You cast that without expending a spell slot?
Let's see.
So look.
It's
Damage.
2d8 damage, and target takes 2d8 once per long rest without I'm not sure if it's without a spell slot.
Hang on.
If it's once per long rest, it'll just be a charge type situation.
Oh, once use, once cast. So I can.
You always have Divine Smite prepared and can cast it without expending a spell slot once per long rest. So you use this moment to just feed. And this is the moment where Seraphiel in your mind goes, now, Gavin.
That's 15 more points.
Yes! Oh!
Nice.
Holy shit, dude. Again, yeah.
He's done you again.
Nice. Oh, also, if they're a Fey or Fiend, if they're a Fiend or Undead, it increases by another D8. I'm not sure if they
Nope,
are.
they are humans. Or humanoid. There's a moment where the gavel catches and hits, and it's almost like that second's pause as Jewel lets go. And then blinding golden light, and everybody just sort of winces for a moment, and when that light fades, the mage is gone.
Yes! Come on.
I drop the gavel and turn around just to see what he's doing.
It's spatial travel again every time. Why?
Takami will run, and like uncoils the rope from her, runs up to you and just uses all 6 arms and sort of lifts you up to your feet.
Hold my mohawk. Hold my mohawk. I'm okay.
Why do I need to hold it when it just points up?
I don't know. Just a support thing. Just stop asking questions. Just support me. I went inside her chest.
No, I'm not going to say that comment. Holy fuck. What the hell were those things? Callum's just there going, anybody? No, just leave me.
Yeah, so Joel will go up to Callum and help him up.
They are now past problems.
You fly. How long does that last for?
Tasha's guise is... Oh. It was concentration for a minute.
That's right.
So that should have gone, shouldn't it?
No, 6 seconds per round. We only had 4 rounds.
But I was still flying when she came back. Too late.
It was a few seconds.
I don't care. It was too cool to let In the future, yes, we'll make sure that lasts for a minute.
Guys.
In that whole session, like, fuck it.
Guys, there's so many more fucking doors. I need a fucking break. I just is gonna just slump against the wall and just be like, fuck.
I know that we kind of got our ass handed to us, and please understand when the gravity of what I'm saying, but we just worked as a team and succeeded.
Planar Detective Agency 1, Crystalline Isle Dungeon 0. Nailed it.
I mean, technically there was like 4.
Just let us have the W, man.
Takami, why are you on us like this?
I'm saying you shortchanged yourselves. It's not 1-0, it's 4-0.
Oh, okay.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
But it is only half time.
That is true.
I do feel like we're going into the second quarter, yeah.
Do we need to move on straight away, or do we want to just like...
I would like to rest for quite a random...
I could use like
Random 1 hour
amount of time.
period.
I could use like a sandwich right now, like a really good ration sandwich.
Jill would like to go up to both doors, not touch or try and open them, and try and listen
Nice, Dave.
for anything at either door.
2 perception checks.
2 perception checks.
We will
I'm going to do
start- Which door?
wooden door first.
Top.
The one that doesn't look like the
Head up
entrance
to
to
the-
hell.
Yeah, the entrance to hell. Just like
the
that one looks-
non-malevolent looking door, the one that just looks like a bandit wooden door, yeah.
In terms of Lex 2 episodes ago, this is Jewel going, that looks like the big mission door.
That looks like a level 11. I'm going to
This was a perception,
Yes.
and not necessarily with the Eye of Clarity.
No, just straight.
So this is
perception,
just straight.
Because you're listening.
So that is a... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on.
Hang on.
Hang a boo.
What's going on here?
Hang a boo.
Morning angle.
Morning angle.
Morning angle.
Right. Because of the level up, I believe that she has a different character sheet.
Wanker.
So that was the fucking wrong thing. Reliable talent, is that what I'm looking for?
I don't know, mate. What are you looking for?
You keep saying, hang on, Dave.
Wait, bear with. Right, no. Anything lower than a 9, I can count as a 10, and so I rolled a 7, so that is now a 10 plus. And we said we were doing perception, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Oh, just give me
Fire it off.
Dirty 20. You listen at this wooden door and you can just hear sort of.
I am.
Which door?
The wooden door. Guys, I think there's one of these horrible dog creatures behind the door again.
Oh, they were a lot easier to manage
Dog,
than
had a
mages.
human rib cage.
She hates dogs. It's a dog creature.
Fair.
It's a Hugh dog.
Her casual, unbiased racism.
Just so. Yeah,
Is it not speciesism?
Yeah.
If that makes it sound like a fetish.
Fair.
right, we'll go up to the ominous mission door, and we'll roll much better. 27.
So you approach this
It's a fancier door.
very malevolent looking door with the gold and symbol in. Even as you approach, you can feel the fucking waves of energy coming off this thing, and as you then listen, 4 voices.
She just turns around and goes, "Fuck's sake, more chanting." Cavern, seriously?
I do. What do you mean?
Is this not the priests again?
Dude, I have no idea. I'm just in here fucking.
I'm sorry, I'm pulling your leg. Look, chanting.
Remind me, I didn't do this last session. Remind me the languages you all speak.
Common, Elvish, Halfling, Thieves' Camp.
Not a clue what is going on.
Brilliant.
Abyssal, Celestial,
No.
Primordial,
Nope.
Common,
Nope.
Modron.
No. Do you know what?
Spanish.
Spanish is hilarious. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Soy Lex. Halfling. No, okay, beautiful.
You just go, no.
Ones that haven't been Dwarvish, Elvish, Orc.
Ooh, orc. Yeah.
They are speaking something.
Have we seen an orc? Yeah, in the campaign.
Yeah. You've seen half orcs and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if we'd seen like a full.
So. Do you know
highway.
what? Just for shits and giggles, make me a straight intelligence check.
Because
You
there's only
sure?
one fucking language left.
Sure, you don't want to I feel like you would search through his memory charismatically as opposed to. No, I'm joking. I'm fucking with you. That is. Ooh, that's a 6.
It's a 6. Fairly low DC. And like you've seen the NOF map anyway.
Yeah.
As you think, do you know what? Have we seen orcs? You remember that there is a whole island off the continent of NOF, which you are aware is pretty much an orc haven. Like there's places like Ardburick and these weird orcish names there. So.
Cool.
There you go, shits and giggles. Just fucking random lore.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's that fucking
We
island.
were going on holiday there.
Dude, I've
Kami looks you dead in the
best
eye.
smoked meat in NOF is on that island.
Kami looks you dead in the eye. Is now really the time to be starting thinking about orcs.
So I'm just, as I said,
Salt
I'm
and
hungry. Like I'm tired and hungry.
Get some fucking food. Like orcs? Really?
Where's my backpack? I fell through the void and oh, there it is. Again, behind one of the crystals.
Oh. Where's my backpack?
Don't hand him shit like that.
I'll probably eat a ration. So which door were you listening at, Dave? That one?
This one had the chanting.
Chanting,
Scratching.
shitty dog.
Look, I don't want to. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but Lex has been on such fire recently that to me the next decision goes to Lex.
Who spaffed all his spells.
It's everybody's passive investigation, please.
Oh yes, finally! Oh my god, 20.
20.
But I'm on the fucking wrong page here.
Bam,
Come back to me in a minute.
Oh, hang on a minute. What are we doing on there?
8. 8 is
Is he
hilarious.
on OnlyFans or something?
Yeah, no, I was actually on Anders'
There's
character.
Orlando's character sheet. I'm like, he's not fucking here.
Passive what? Perception is 11.
Investigation.
Investigation, even better.
10? No.
8.
8. You two noted nothing.
Hello! You did not expect to see me tonight, I know, or at least not in this setting. As we explained on the socials, there was a little bit of an audio glitch with this episode that you are watching right now. So what we're going to do instead is, for the period where there is an audio glitch, we're all going to come together and we're going to... we're all going to collectively tell you a story of what happened.
It's a great start, man. Great start. I came out the gate fucking on fire.
Again.
We did. Indeed. So, yeah, as you can tell, the energy is still very high from when we were together. But, yes, you have just left our party in the middle of that main chamber, if you like, where they, I believe, where we were, you had defeated the final Void Mage in that main chamber, or were currently fighting that Void Mage. A lot of shenanigans happened with Lex just spaffing spells like there was no tomorrow. Lex was flying as well. Like, let's just take a moment for that.
All you need
MVP
to
of
know
that
is I
fight was
fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Peaked, I think, is the term.
Absolutely. To be clear, guys, we will go back to basically the live bit. There was a weird glitch in the middle. We don't understand why we're now telling
Dave's
you
fault.
this. 100%. And I'll own it. And we therefore go back to that one just so that there's no confusion there. So yes. But the point is, this fight was so cool, we didn't want to leave it out, and we loved every second of it. We thankfully you got to see some of the map or all of the map, so or you will do. It's just so much fun. That wasn't the sort of pinnacle fight I think we've all had, not just because it was live. I think that was also a hell of a important fight, wasn't it?
Yep. We nearly lost everybody about 3 times.
Oh, good God,
You did. So those void mages are a little bit insane.
Yeah, they're the real thing.
I think
Matt, had we already put, and spoiler alert, had we already put a T-Rex in there?
No. Let's get to that.
Fine.
So, following
Massive
at the
spoiler.
conclusion of sort of this, massive spoiler. The conclusion of this fight in this sort of main chamber, then the central point of the Void Conclaves hideout, you defeated all of the enemies in here in quite some fashion, I might add. Rescued everybody. Callum's gone down more times than the Titanic at this point.
Only went dead
not in the
once,
fun
quite
way
famously. How can you go down more times than the Titanic?
Yeah.
Because
should
he
have
has
said,
gone
like-
down more than once. Down more times than Bonnie Blue? I don't know.
There we go.
More
That's
times
That's a comic
than
book
Callum
reference.
would do
We can
on
get
a
behind.
morning.
Yeah, indeed. So, yes, let's get through this recap. You concluded the fight, and then, Lex, you found a strange wooden box in the corner of the room with this weird runic language all over it. There was a check made at this point where somebody discovered that there was a distinct celestial essence to it. And in
Speaking of
true
celestial, I
Planar
thought,
Detective...
Hold my beer. I'm gonna sort this out and release the plague of
did.
locusts on everybody.
In true PDA fashion, no additional checks, opened it, Lex gained a load of benefits, and everybody else got insect plague. So yeah, that was for reference. That was called the Pyxis of Pandemonium, which you can find on D&D Beyond for anybody that is looking at that.
It's cool as shit.
The Pyxis of Pandemonium was opened up.
Are you saying pixies or pixis? Is anyone else fucking
Pixis.
confused, or is it just me? Okay, pixis. I was gonna say
It's a Greek type name, so PYX.
It's obviously spelled with random Y's
A
and
pick six
symbols and
is
shit.
when the cornerback intercepts the ball and runs. It's called a pick six.
Takes it to the house.
Fuck is going
Amazing. Following this, you'd already found sort of the main door, if you like, those big black doors into whatever the next room was. A few sort of perception checks and investigation checks. You heard that deep, dark language, big, fuck off door. That dark language being used in the room beyond. So in a true Avengers moment, you all lined up in a flying V with Cavan all the way at the back of the room, who then fucking beamed it across the room as Edgius and Lex cast a spell to release the arcane lock on this door. Cavan blasted through and caught himself. There you go. It's a Dave, like, pure prep here.
is that a photo? Where the
No,
fuck
this is currently the video. You can just see me off to one
nice.
side. So I'm
yeah,
going to
okay.
try and keep up with this fight as we go. So that everyone
yeah,
can still see, because it
Cavan-
looked amazing.
Cavan blasted through, entered into a ritual chamber, complete with a blood mage, a couple of void mages, and an archmage, and ended up going straight into the center of a ritual circle, hovered there briefly before making a successful constitution save, and then managed to land on the ground. And the next battle ensued, which was sort of the climactic battle, if you like. Lots of spells.
Can I chime in? I think, like, guys,
Crack on.
unanimously, as a team, I think we fucking came together so hard in this fight. Like, I've never been more proud of our teamwork before. We came so hard, and I'm just proud of the teamwork, of the joining of hands and other things.
And bodily
It
fluids.
was just, yep, exactly. It was just honestly like I really felt like we were a team properly for the first time in a combat. Everyone's, Dave's coming in and out. We're healing each other. We're like going in and pulling someone out so that we can heal them out of the way of danger, as opposed to just running over and like running past and tapping them with like a cure wounds as we dash past kind of vibe. It felt really felt very succinct.
It was easier to figure that stuff out in person as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
And it was the weird thing was that Aegeus in both battles was in the back hiding, and then just ducking around the corner every now and again, and then hiding again. And then
That's my main takeaway. Yeah.
I believe that role is called support, and Aegeus learned a big lesson about that in the Feywild, so that's why he was.
So
doing
you
that.
pronounced cowardice weirdly. Why did you say that then?
No, it's yellow bellied very clearly. Yeah. Fucking terrible, dude. Absolutely terrible, dude. Just hiding away.
No, it is true though,
Brilliant
because
stuff.
we had this kind of strategy of who was up front, who was in back, who the spellcasters were in back. Takami was kind of ducking towards the front or the back as
In and
needed, and in and out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Melee in the front, spells at the back.
Yeah. No, it was really.
Callum did not a lot other than almost died
Pick his
numerous
ass.
times.
Pick his
We
ass
spent
up
this
off
whole
the
time in the
ground.
void.
I was gonna say, how many
Yeah, he
times
did
did
spend
he get
most of
sucked
the
into
fight.
the void?
At least 3. So here we go. This is the ritual chamber, which again, terrain graciously provided by the provider that we talked about during the session, or at least if we haven't talked about them, that will come up during the session. But yes, you've got your two void mages at the top
we
here.
cannot shout out that terrain enough. Honestly, there is just nothing beats it. I'm sorry, it's
Incredible.
amazing.
Do you know what? Well, we'll do another shout out. Keep talking. I'll go and figure out who it was again.
The coolest thing was that it all stuck together magnetically, but what I liked is our plan of going in gung-ho, we cast accelerate and haste and all sorts. We basically catapulted Cavern into the middle of danger.
Yes.
And he landed in a spell circle. Oh, fucking hell, we've made it worse.
Yeah, we actually managed. So him arriving into that spell circle, I think, lit something and started the ritual. So that didn't help. And then he came in. The aforementioned spoiler will be coming up, but yeah, he ended up in this chamber with all of us going, well, let's hope we can help.
Indeed. So Cavern started to lay waste in here, started to attack things, but as that was happening and the rest of the party then began to follow through, both of those void mages just turned and went, nope, void time, and I believe it was Callum and Jewel who got sucked into the void this time, with Takami succeeding and being knocked prone. So
Say never went in the void accidentally. Just like to point that out to everyone.
What I love about this fight and these fights was that it introduced something new for yourselves, which was we haven't just got to kill these enemies, we've also got to get our friends out before we kill the enemies, otherwise they're gone.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a puzzle.
It was an interesting one that we had to. Ooh, blimey! Someone got a natural 20 then.
That was a
Apparently.
nat 20 there.
Yeah. The number of nat 20s we had was unbelievable in this session.
Do you know what? My highlight was I got to press the nat 20 button on Dave's machine.
I was sitting right next to him, as I'm sure you saw in the previous fight. So yeah, there was at one point I was like handing it over to him so he could press the button.
I contributed, people. Yeah.
It did indeed. Oh, very good. So yes, the battle continued. Lots and lots of spells. People stuck in the void, trying to drag them out. Then there was a moment where things just went a bit wacky, where Aegeus just went, let's mix this up a bit, shall we? And bang, we have K-Rex. Cavern gets turned into a T-Rex in the middle of this ritual chamber, and eats the blood mage. Just rips the blood mage to shreds.
What was the? Just out of curiosity, what's the ceiling height of this chamber?
Yeah, the K-Rex was definitely sort of crouched a little bit. I think it was about 20 feet, I said, in this area.
Dude, nothing is more scary than a contained T-Rex in a space that is just large enough for it to move around.
Well, there we go. Another natural 20. My goodness.
Yeah, as I was saying, natural 20 is just coming out like no end.
Yeah, as you say, it turning just means that you hit someone regardless. And again, to make it clear, guys, the fact that, a lot of us, mainly the characters I'm controlling, weirdly, Jewel and Callum were going down. I think a couple of other people may have hit not edges. Did you? I can't remember. Just to point out that
Look at that terrain.
We put a T-Rex in that room and were still getting absolutely boned. This was a hard fight.
Well, the T-Rex did get banished at one point as well.
True.
Yeah. Out just in the wilderness, just looking around.
Can I just say, Dave?
Yes.
I love your commentary of this fight. It really reminds me of watching like a UFC fight. This was a really hard-fought fight out there, ladies and gentlemen. It was really worth the time. Dude, I'm loving you, dude. Please keep going, Dave. I want you to narrate the rest because it's fucking
guys,
awesome.
you got to remember
It's so awesome.
that Cavan was on the ropes in 20 minutes time, so you got to make sure that you're keeping in touch.
The judges had him ahead on points.
And by the way, don't forget our sponsor, beer.
Very good. The other thing that occurred while we were in this fight as well, which will probably come up in a little bit on the video, is that as people were failing saving throws or dying, and as their life essence was sapped by this ritual circle, glyphs were lighting up. And you were very lucky because we got to the stage where 3 of those glyphs were lit up before you could truly finish the fight. So yeah, I believe we do. There you go. There's me lighting up the second one with some little blue LED lights, which I found on Amazon, which worked wonders. But that's K-Rex raging next to the mage. The mage cast Time Stop and just decided to fuck around in the middle of the ritual circle.
Yeah.
Me as a DM totally cocked Time Stop up. So yeah, fun
It
times.
was about 11 o'clock at night when we were still carrying on with this thing, so we
And
were
the rest.
all... Yeah, exactly. So...
Look at that little shit in the corner. That little gnome bastard that was teleporting people away. Just fucking hiding
that
right
was
there
so
on the
annoying.
The Void Mage.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
Yeah.
Void Mage basically has a void event horizon in their chest that they frequently there's a recharge ability where they can just go, yep, time to suck you in, and that will suck you in, not suck you off for all you dirty perverts out there. So yeah, people just
I
getting
feel
sucked
attacked.
into the void. The void. I think
The
that
vag.
says more about you than me, mate.
Skipping
Yeah,
over our sort of break, then I think is when you said that yes, the T-Rex did get banished.
Yes, T-Rex got banished.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. There was a little
Well, we
moment
brought
of
it
like,
back.
uh-oh.
So yeah.
Didn't he get banished? And then was it that the collaborative moment where me and Danny combined our spells and just hit that mage, and he just couldn't roll high enough on the concentration?
Yeah, there was no way I was succeeding on that concentration check, and the Archmage just, yeah. K-Rex was back, and I think it was that bit where K-Rex came back and went, right, I'm not going to look at you anymore, I'm going to focus on this idiot, which is the Blood Mage by the door right now. Ripped the Blood Mage in two.
Yep. And I was making second attacks with my tail, so tail sweeps, so just jaw munches and then tail sweeps continuously. Yeah, that was one of my highlights.
That was the moment where we combined Sorcerer's Blast and Chromatic Orb and just...
Unfortunately, well, yeah, we might have the video, but unfortunately the audio is lost forever.
it was
It's
good.
not,
Yeah, we
it's,
kind
not
of-
it's not lost, it's just no one ever wants to hear the crackliness that was that audio, so we're not going to put it on you guys because you don't want that.
When AI is good enough,
We
we'll
spent a-
release it as a secret episode.
If we ever manage to clear it up, Yeah. It was a difficult bit of work. But there you go. This is.
We just need NSA level power to do it.
Yeah. This was Jewel having got out of the void, now hiding behind a corner. Lex and Edgius combining spells. Takami stood up, just sort of thinking, okay, I needed to get back as well, because she took a pounding, probably not the right term, took a beating. I think Callum is laid on the floor in the main chamber back here somewhere. Because
I think Callum also managed to run back, get behind us all, go fuck this, and then still get taken down again. And I can't remember how, but it was very
viable.
I would like to retcon that I gave Edgy shit for being a coward, and now I'm looking at the scene thinking, fucking hell, none of us went in and helped. We all just stood out there.
Oh no, you all stayed well outside the room. It was just K-Rex.
He just moved me forward, and you back, and you're giving me shit. Okay, you fucker.
And I am 100% happy that Jewel is hiding around the corner and not a problem.
Yeah. All the while, Cavan just stood there as a T-Rex laying waste to anything in this room.
T-Rex sized as well.
That was also funny that he actually was above the walls. His head was. So.
There you go. That's Callum stood up.
Yeah.
So that's Callum stood up. Not that Callum is doing a lot at this point. This might also be the bit where I hold out the fireball marker to see where it hits.
Sure, I can find it if it isn't. But yeah, we were like, yes, he's out of the way. Never mind.
Absolutely.
Nothing. If you need a visual representation of a radius or cone or thing on that circular damage, what was it called? The thing that showed you how the cones and the radius is.
Oh, it's just a little measuring tool. So it was like an overlay that you could just hold over, and it showed us the.
But you never really twig how big a 15-foot cone is or how a 20-foot radius is until you actually put it on a physical map, and you're like, "Fucking hell, that is devastating."
Yeah.
Oh, we did manage to get to a point. I think Takami did end up getting that going for that mage. That little.
She did.
Dwarven mage. So that was,
she uppercutted her proper.
Yeah.
Dude, look at my boo beating the shit out of that fucking gnome.
And I think we get to a stage before. I need to remember now whether it's before the audio comes back. I think we finish the fight with the audio still intact. So we will go back to that point anyway after this little recap. I'm ignoring everything you fuckers are saying at this point.
It's for the best, mate.
Again, this recap done. Yeah, generally.
It was a macro aggression.
It was an incredible fight, though. K-Rex probably peaked in the moment there, but again, the spells that were flying, the teamwork. So yeah, there was some few gifts at the end as well. Following the fight, we'll talk a little bit around that now, but we're going to get into that probably afterwards as well. So at the conclusion of the fight, sort of finding treasure rooms, finding certain things in there as well, and the other little gift that again we will come back and talk about. Go on, Dave.
Yes, as Callum runs out of the room. To go fuck this, I'm out. That is when the audio comes back. So anything after that is what you guys are going to be able to see, and I'm so glad that you do get to see any part of it.
There you go.
So do enjoy us sending you back there soon.
Indeed. Well, I suppose that's probably any final thoughts before we send folks back for the climax of the battle.
It was very much a climax for all five of us in the room, I have to say. But we did clean up afterwards. It's
a collective climax.
As it's been said multiple times, we came together and put our heads together in matrimony.
Yeah, it was.
There we go.
I mean, to be fair, if we don't have K-Rex, that looks like a pretty big mountain to climb. That whole situation.
Humble brag from Cavan right at the end there.
Dude, I didn't do. I literally didn't do anything. I didn't turn myself into K-Rex. I was just like, there was nothing I needed to do
also
except
didn't
just
resist.
munch. Yeah, that's true.
Also,
that's true.
K-Rex can be the name of our K-pop band that we form after we've saved the world.
That is sweet.
Or the new drug that we release upon Enoeth and start selling through the Planar Detective Agency as our secondary business.
Yeah.
Because you know
Side hustle.
Kumo Ryu's got some weird plans we could... Yeah, that's a good shout.
Oh, 100%. And we're heading back there soon anyway, sorted.
And on that note,
Are we?
folks, enjoy the climax of this battle.
If Callum can get out the door without getting an opportunity attack, he's gonna fucking peg it.
15, 20, 25 into there. I'm done, fuckers.
Hang on. Is Callum now Matt Berry?
Really are the most devious bastard in New York City. He trips and falls into a void hole.
Roll a D100. Danny, upper or down? Upper or lower?
Downers.
Upper or downers?
High or low? Edges.
Oh.
Oh, I'm...
Hello.
Hello, caller.
In that case, I will do.
My best.
Yeah. I mean, by mage, does mage mean wizard? Does it mean druid? Does
They're
it
all
mean?
mages.
Are they like learned? Charism. Can I make an intelligence, a insight check to
Make
see
an
whether?
Arcana check.
Oh, cool. Arcana. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like that. Oh. Oh yeah. That's a 23.
23 to hit. Oh, sorry, 23 to hit. Wow. You would know that at least one of them is two of them are learned wizards, Void and Arch. The Blood Mage seems to channel magic in a different way.
Cool. I'm gonna turn to the blood mage and be like, unlucky. And I'll cast Tasha's Mind Whip on him at 3rd level, basically. So it's an intelligence saving throw from you.
I'll say you... Fuck off, Lex. Step into there. Lex was attached to Edgius there. There was a... So you step in just to be able to do this. And see. And it was a what save, sorry?
Intelligence from you, please, good sir.
For the Blood Mage. That is a 28 to save.
Fuck.
What the Okay.
Got +9.
Yeah, dickhead, sure.
And I rolled a 19. That was almost a crit.
It's 36.
It's about time that dice rolled some
Where's
fucking decent.
What am I thinking? There. Just delirious. That's 11, 14 points of damage halved because he succeeded.
Points. And you already halved it, sorry.
Actually, I get another d6 as well because of my necrotic, so 14 plus 2, so yeah, it's 16 halved for you.
8 points damage.
8 points damage. And just will step back and be like, and,
They are still very much bloody, so
yeah, I'm still gonna cower away.
duck back in.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'll stay where I am, and I'm gonna spend sorcery points, and I'm gonna bonus action firebolt.
Why not?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Up. The butt.
25.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, it's 3d10 now since the level up.
Fuck off.
3d10, baby.
Baby.
There.
1d10.
That's called. 15, 17 points of fire damage. And then I shall retreat and hide behind the corner. Just out of line of sight.
So duck back then.
And I'll be like, nailed it! Lex, you're up!
Takami is up.
That's mine. Takami will dash in. She'll do her 2 attacks with the smashy stick. Smashy dragon stick. One of them is going to be like a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
And then the second one is... Ooh, that's going to be a little bit more interesting. That's a 21 to hit.
Will still hit.
Will still hit. Beautiful. Okay, so that's D10 and D10 plus 14. 12 plus 14 is 26 points of bludgeoning damage as she da-da-da! And
Just twice she goes. In that second swipe that comes back, the Amethyst Dragon Staff connects with that mask, shatters it, punches through the skull, and she literally feels the cheekbone shatter as this Blood Mage's head just spins and they fall down dead.
Yes! Oh, that was a big one. What's your nemesis, Jewel?
so
Holds on to her soul, dead,
Holds onto her soul.
but not claimed by the circle.
I will.
Oh, okay.
Within 30 feet, see someone who see a creature that dies, so I gain a soul trinket.
This
That's my
dark,
reaction.
black, shadowy orb just, in fact, be red.
Puts her hands like
Red.
that.
Takami.
Safe!
Takami, like, bah-bah! Person falls. She's gonna like whip the blood off the staff, turn and point at the gnome and be like,
You next, bitch.
thank you, and she will just charge over basically,
Yep.
and that'll be the end of Takami's turn.
Nice. So she just squares up. Let's go. Lexington.
So what Lex is going to
That was a
do?
big ass deep breath. You alright?
It's fucking.
Lex is about to
Fuck shit up.
fuck a gnome up.
I'm glad you said up.
Yeah, Lex is about to fucking know.
You're about to get chromatic fisted.
Right.
I'm gonna sorcery points to make the chromatic orb a bonus action, and I'm gonna
Okay.
chuck it up in the air as it arches towards her, and then as a sorcerer's blast, so then they'll go. Well, one's a mortar strike, one's a sorcerer's blast.
Roll 2 hits.
Both will be lightning damage. I like it. So the first one to hit is a 26.
Dave,
Yes.
what's the damage?
The second one to hit is a natural 20.
The phone is low out.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
The button.
Where's the button?
Not
That was fucking huge.
Not 20.
And a 26.
This gnome is like,
So the chromatic orb is the one that didn't crit, and the sorcerer's burst is the one that did crit. So the chromatic orb damage is 10 lightning damage,
Nice.
and then the sorcerer's burst crit double is
Is this the one where you get to roll reroll?
if I roll an 8, I get to add another 8 to it 4 times. Yeah, if I keep rolling 8s. But I haven't done that, unfortunately. So that's 14 more lightning damage. So that's 24 points of lightning damage altogether.
This void mage gnome just sort of. Still not bloodied.
What?
Anything else?
I'm not going in the room, no. And I think you claiming the soul would have stopped that powering up again, wouldn't it? Stop another room line up.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Yeah, but I couldn't do that on the previous one because I was unconscious. Because I was going to take another one.
Do you think Cavernosaurus being in the middle is actually what's powering the room?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah,
What you doing?
I'll get the gun.
nah.
Our little gnome mage, having just been hit by lightning, two can play at that game. Points a finger towards you as a ball of fire. They're gonna cast fireball.
Oh,
Does this gnome happen to have a pot of gold? I'm just checking.
So I need dexterity saves from Callum, Lex,
fuck.
Edgius, and Jewel.
Callum's going out. Like, there's literally no way.
Fuck's sake.
Dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage on the save because it's a spell.
Yeah, he's dead.
Every time we turn around, he's fucking on his ass.
Why are you dead again?
He's fucking dead.
He's fucking dead.
17. I'm thinking that's good enough. Is that... Fuck me, Dave!
Jewel.
That was Jewel on a natural one.
Jewel's fucking dead as well.
She's got evasion, right?
She's got evasion,
Critical fail means you take double damage.
so she'll take normal full
You'll take normal fall.
because of evasion.
Fucking Callum and
You've still
Jewel.
got a lot left, though, have you? You still got 5. You got 5.
So anybody
Oh, I will use my heroic inspiration.
I'm also going to use my heroic inspiration to
It's
reroll.
time. It's time.
Oh, okay. That's right. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20,
That's better.
21.
21, Callum
21.
rolled a,
5!
Lex rolled a,
17.
Lex just say it.
Callum just bruised. Hits the back wall, crumbles.
Fucking
He comes out and he goes,
broken.
I'm done with this, darling.
Yeah.
Turns around and just hits him in the back as he turns around to leave. Fuck's sake.
He is out. Like 3 hit points left. He
You know when
is.
you hit, somebody gets hit and they're just horizontal all
Yeah.
automatically.
Is he like so dead that
I
No,
rolled
well-
really, really low on this fireball. That is 21 points of fire damage.
Lol.
Anybody that saved is only going to take half.
It's coming to
21, so that is 11 for Jewel. 11 for
Callum
Jewel. But sorry, I didn't even realise this. Yeah, so she's out as well.
Oh, nice. Callum
Jewel's
looks.
unconscious? Is Callum also unconscious?
Yeah.
Callum and Jewel are unconscious. Callum looks at this point as this fireball just. Fuck's sake.
Hang on a minute, because we said that
Callum is resistant to fire damage.
still have 3 hit points left, so that was it. No.
Just letting you know.
No, you're absolutely right. That was a very good point. However, there is something that Jewel has that means that she can
Go back to one.
take a reaction and basically disappear and reappear somewhere else.
It's a reaction, it would be a reaction section.
Also, you're still a dinosaur. This is the wildest shit ever. We're underground as well.
Underground with the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Fucking blood red rage going on.
Do you know
We
what?
don't need an airship, we're just going to ride a cavern.
Dude, imagine when I can summon a fucking CR20 beast when we're all level 20. I can polymorph
Harass.
one of you into, yeah, literally. What's it called? A lion turtle. Go, Cavan, go.
What are we doing then, Dave?
Still trying to find it. Sorry.
Matt, how much damage did you do? I just need to know how much I'm having.
Well, once per long rest, Jewel can use her reaction to, when she's hit
It's
by an
20
attack,
something.
to transform
21%.
into shadowy mist and teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space she can see. It means that she can evade danger and reposition herself strategically. So I believe it means she doesn't take that damage. It's only once per
And you can be 30 feet,
yeah.
Where do you want to go?
right into the corner.
Possibly into the.
You want to go like here, don't you? Into this bottom corner.
I'm just going to go straight back because I still want to be able to see.
So you want to come.
Yeah.
Actually, put Callum's body just.
So
You ride Callum's body in the blast and land on Callum, surfing him down.
As you disappear into the astral plane, you can see these tethers tied, or one tether that is. In fact, you see these multiple tethers. The one that you see most clearly is connected in this icy hole with Callum's spirit. Just about to fall.
Because you
the
phase
astral
out of
plane.
existence, Callum got your blast as well, so you're the fault he's dead.
Just stood there, the blast coming. Bye. Yeah, it makes
With
perfect
that,
sense.
we are over to Jewel.
Okay.
5 hit points.
5 hit points. Right. So she's now going to use Misty Step as a bonus action to get back up to the door, which I think is like 30 feet.
Yep.
She will then use her remaining. No, fuck it. Sorry. To make it better, because she did hit hide before, which I believe will still count.
You've Misty Step that literally. You
No.
step out.
Yeah. No. Sorry. What I was going to say is I was going to run forwards then Misty Step because I still want to try and get my. Because I hid before
I mean, technically you're out of line of sight of these anyway, so.
I just want to get up next to the wizard and still get my. Oh.
So you're
they're
going to
engaged
run
anyway,
all
so
the
you
way
can
up to
attack.
here?
I'll run up there, then Misty Step behind the wizard.
Which one?
The one with T-Rex. Him.
Cavasaurus Rex.
Yeah. And I will attack
Make a
with.
Constitution saving throw
Sorry.
first, please. You are technically just inside.
K-Rex. Dude, we're definitely using the K-Rex
will
strategy
get
against
flanks
Bane Shadow
and
Lord.
sneak attack.
Dude,
If I don't fucking cop it on this.
Takami's fucking coming.
what's her name? What's her name, Matt? Leonora? No,
Man,
No, Mayanora, and then what's the one that's part of the triangle?
Leora.
Leora. Mate, she has no idea fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex is coming for her. If they just knew.
Natural 20!
Miss Jewel bumps him, bleeding, burned, with a dagger in her hand. You feel this sapping effect, and you almost look at the circle and just go,
Fuck you.
no.
Oh. I need to roll concentration
Just-
save for concentration on T-Rex from the damage from the fireball.
Why have I not got it? Have I not thrown that on you yet? Alright, you can't see, look, fuck it.
I don't have advantage, but I do have a plus. No,
I'm all good.
You got a +2 to hit.
plus 2 to hit.
I rolled more than damage on it.
So 29 to hit.
29's gonna hit.
And we're going to sneak attack, right?
And we got sneak attack.
There we go, sneak attack.
he's dead. Take him out.
And you double sneak attack, don't you, as well? On a crit?
That was a natural 20 on my constitution saving.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so thank you.
I got real excited.
Sound like a
3, 6,
I was like, stab through their soul.
20.
Make the ancestors remember you.
25 piercing damage.
Jesus Christ.
3 points of psychic.
Yeah, this wizard's looking fucked up.
Plus I'm going to add the nick to that as well. Which will be, remind me, is that another... Oh no, I can't, because that's a bonus action, so no, I can't do that.
Excellent. It is this fucker's go in the middle. My fucking kidney! It's just... Ow! He's going to cast a 9th level time slot.
Oh
fuck's sake.
my fucking god, nah.
A 9th level.
Where, do you have that?
Do you have to roll for that?
Nope.
Academy's
Fuck's
fast.
sake.
It's third level anyway. No way I'd make the DC on that.
9th level time stop. He briefly stops
Yeah.
the flow of time. You feel this more than anyone. It stings. Stop.
Does it stop everything? What's the radius on that? Is it everything?
Everything else stops.
For everyone but yourself.
But himself, and he now rolls to how many rounds he gets in his time stop.
I get 4 turns.
No.
4 turns.
4 turns.
He gets 4 whole turns.
No, we're fucking toast. Oh, we're actually fucking toast.
However, it stops if he does anything to anyone.
Oh.
So he now has basically the ability to basically buff himself or put us in precarious
Or get out of there.
or get out of there. He might just fuck.
If I was him, mate, I'd get out of there.
He has 4 rounds to just fucking leg it.
As I say, he's fucked at this point. He should just dip.
Hear that?
Definitely not me planting seeds.
Okay. So let's step around to here. First name. Not that you know this, but flame breathe his body.
He's going to go back up to like max health now, isn't he?
Wizards don't really have healing stuff, do they?
True.
It's not blood mage, so can't do that either. They sometimes can, but
Yeah, he might have to reverse
That's his first turn.
time and heal himself.
do you have anything like that?
Not yet.
You can. Wow. No, as I say, it's one of the few. Like I know that, like when it's like on a wizard mechanic, there's one things they don't get really.
Mate.
It's not from the deities.
I like it's that scene in the kitchen. Time in a bottle as he's moving like bullets and like and we're all just like. Yeah, that's good. It's gonna be bad, guys. It's gonna be bad. Be chill.
Does that mean we don't get a go for 4 rounds?
Yes.
He just does 4 rounds, and then we get back to initiative.
Okay.
Yes, it's insane.
He uses 1 round randomly to just clean up his robes. Oh no.
He's presentable.
Fuck that.
Yeah, he's
Fuck
he's
that.
classic.
Fuck that. He is gonna disappear.
There you go.
That's 2 rounds.
Good for him.
That's 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
And he's gonna forego the 4th.
Alright.
So you,
Take a breath in the 4th.
as time moves, there is the briefest glow of orange as something has moved. The wizard that you saw before was gone. Cannot see it. Ignore me. 2 concentration spells, I can't concentrate to it. We're still there.
Yeah.
However, instead then, I will go back to what I was going to do, which on the 3rd go, foregoing the 4th one, he moves in a way and stands back here and he's just going to hold his hand out.
Ah, shit.
Surprise ourselves. Lightning bolt.
Hey, that's my move!
Jules fucked.
3rd level lightning bolt. I need dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Cavan has advantage because of accelerate.
I thought that's
Still-
gone. You lost your concentration. I thought you lost your concentration on that
Let me
age
just check whether it is concentration.
I mean, you don't have a ring, to be fair, so that would make sense.
So what's the roll?
It is a dexterity saving throw, please.
Youcha. You still have your inspiration.
Yeah.
Beauty. Ooh, buddy.
26 from Jules.
Fucking
Save.
9 from Karax.
Definite fail. Takami?
Oh, is Takami in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
That's all. Holding
Ah,
line
son of a bitch. I didn't see her in there. Mate, poor Takami. What does she ever
there. Now,
do?
these things you've not rolled. Roll me a d20 void, please.
15.
Dexterity saving throw. That's a 22.
I think everybody saves.
No, I did not.
So, you bounce. We'll put you back in. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. Should be it.
You're gonna tank this, Tom. Takami,
No,
on the
no,
other
need
hand,
2 more.
and Jewel on the other hand, might be going night night.
Well, no, because she's got evasion, she's not going to take it.
Oh, she's gonna half it and then half it.
Well, no, it's if she succeeds, takes none of it. If she
Okay.
fails, takes half of it.
So,
she
that
succeeded.
lightning bolt.
Ah, okay.
That is going to be 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Oh, that's not
18, 24, 29 points of lightning damage to KRX. For everybody else.
Jewel takes none.
Also half for.
So would that be 29, 15? Thank
15.
you, Matthew.
Evasion coming in clutch there.
Fucking hell. Like, if I
The
ever
void mage is now bloody. And as you see this mage, their body is wreathed in flame.
This
This motherfucker
Yeah.
is breathed in flame.
Okay.
Does that mean you take damage if you try to fucking
Get close or maybe or whatever. Yeah,
Sheds
I don't know.
bright light in a 10-foot radius, dim light an additional 10 feet. He feels a little bit warm.
Feels a little bit warm.
He's got rain on. He's just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Eric's.
Oh man.
I got two choices. I'm gonna go for. So if I attack that wizard, what's the consequences of that?
You find out.
The big one doesn't have flames. The little one.
This one has
Big one.
Oh.
She just got fucked by a lightning bolt.
She just got hit by his lightning bolt.
Yeah, he don't care.
What a dick, mate. We would never do that to each other. Not on purpose, at least.
I'm gonna attack this one.
You gonna go in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bite its head.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Right, roll hit.
Oh my god, Tom.
It's 29.
What's you roll?
19.
Also, Tom, you can be 10 feet. It's a 10-foot reach as well. You can be a square out of range for them as well.
So I need to roll. Give me some d12s.
Oh, yes.
I still have yours.
That's right. Just make sure I get it back.
How many more do you need?
Let's see, 4. That is 18, and 9 is 27, 2 is 29, plus 7 is 36 points of damage.
And grapple.
K-Rex still has Callan there in the brain. Are you eating this creature?
I'm just biting its head off, spitting it out.
Great. Make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Because what I forgot to do was you re-entered this spell zone from banishment.
Ah. The only re-entry.
You know what? I'm gonna save it. I failed.
What do you roll?
7.
You fail. You are going to take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, I still have one more attack.
Oh, by the way, I'm still going to hit you.
Third room. Lighter.
It was like the it dying.
No, this is him taking
And that
necrotic damage.
happens.
Yeah,
You get
sorry,
down
sorry.
over
The,
that,
the third
you reset
room
to
engaging,
cabin, and
was
you have
because
that
of
much left.
No, it's because he re-entered the spell zone.
I basically put a hold on
Void
your hit
Conclaves
points
now.
for you so that you
Right,
then
okay.
just have whatever.
I will reaction take another soul trinket from that.
Crack on. There are 3 runes lit. 1
I am going to now kind of move out of the circle and yeah, right there, but I'm going to back up to the wizard. And I'm
will
gonna,
actually move up right here.
yeah, but wait, I can be within 10 feet of the wizard. Let me see.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, 10-foot reach.
Nice.
So I'm gonna tail whip the wizard
Yes.
10 feet away. Let's see what happens with this fire. Does it catch me on
You're
that?
10 feet away.
Yeah.
Roll to attack.
Go on.
I'm gonna use inspiration. That was a 1. Okay. That's a 22.
22 is going to hit.
Yes. Kick him out. Come on.
3d8s. 2d8. That's 8 plus 7 is 15.
K-Rex.
Do it.
14 hit points left on this creature. Ow.
Yes.
He's got flames looking through him, and I back up and I look to see where I want to hit, whether it's his head, maybe low to sweeping. I actually pick the center of the torso, and like I try to generate as much torque as possible. Swing my tail one way, and then whip it the other way. Yeah, and want to hit him with the thinnest part of my tail, so
Oh,
it's
nice.
it's a almost like a rope or something like that to try to nearly cut him in half.
Nice. as we fuck around with cameras, whip and hit into the flames, almost extinguish immediately as he falls.
But
Does he fall in?
You have dealt the killing blow. He is falling onto this spell circle. I would like you to roll a d20, please.
it's an 18.
The spell circle does not claim. He's gone. We are out of combat.
Yes!
Oh my god!
As he falls that staff rolls on the floor. And as these mages and the chanting's long stopped anyway, but as they disappear, the magic slowly begins to fade in this chamber. One light goes out. Two lights go out. As I throw it across the line. And apparently killed Tom. 3 lights go out.
Do a polymorph back. Well, should we stay for a minute?
No, yeah, I think it's only a minute anyway.
Okay.
Let me just double check.
Callum is unconscious. I would like you to roll me a death saving throw for Callum.
Yep.
Oh no, it's up to an hour. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll keep you as a dinosaur
You
for
keep
now.
him the T-Rex. Your rage, however, does end.
Okay.
Death saving throw, which is Constitution. 18.
18, that is one success.
He's got it. He's gonna get himself back up. I believe in him.
Yeah.
Callum's got it.
Does anyone have any fucking healing potions? Or
I think
you
it's
have,
back
you,
from
you still have 20 points.
Yeah, you give it to Takami.
I know. I give it to Takami, but I do know how to cure wounds. But I mean, Callum's a high level warlock. Surely he can get himself up, right?
A furious wind begins to blow in here.
Okay.
I move out of that.
Yeah, Jules going to run out and slide up next to Callum.
Yep.
I'm not 100% convinced the T-Rex is going to fit through that gap.
I blast through it.
Break through, yeah.
Break through the walls, you disappear through there. Takami, I'll say, quick steps through there.
Yeah.
You all turn as this wind, and it's like the wind turns black. And this roiling black storm just. This whole part is. You are left staring at a cavernous space where a chamber once stood. Nothing. What are we doing, folks?
Decisions.
Other door.
We did it, right?
Can someone help Callum, please?
Roll me another death saving throw for Callum.
I'll sigh and walk over to Callum. And I'll give him a little tap with a first level cure wounds.
What was the death saving throw, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, it was fine. It was 17.
Okay. So you. Callum's eyes flutter open.
With a...
I really need to get something done.
First level cure wounds. So you gain 12. What is it? 12 plus 5. So 17 points of HP back.
That's the best he's looked in quite a while.
Callum is going to sort of get to his feet and just sort of sways for a moment. Give Callum a point of exhaustion.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Back on your feet. Come on now. You almost went back to the void.
Can I ride him?
Can you ride who?
That.
You can try. I'm not sure he'll like it.
Gavin, buddy, surely.
Surely.
I actually lean my head down so he can climb up
Fuck
onto
for
my
you. He just sort of climbs and.
I am so goddamn tired.
Very good. What are we doing?
Art imitating life, imitating art.
Can we rest before we go into the room?
Make me a perception check.
Oh god. 6.
Everybody make me a perception check.
Absolute best.
Fucking some amount over
Do I have
13.
do I have best my perception as T-Rex?
No,
27 from Jewel.
do not.
19.
Whatever noises were in this room when that chamber goes silent.
Oh, we're all good.
I cannot hear anything from the other room. Kick it in and find out.
Yeah, Kevin.
I'll just walk up to him and boot the door down.
You plant your foot through the door.
Lex!
There's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Oh, what a shame.
Nothing there.
However, I will say, for the sake of brevity, whatever was in this room, you can see there are remnants of bones, fecal matter, scales, and spikes. Whatever that creature was that Jules saw, they were clearly more in here, but they are no longer there. You wander through this room, and you reach the far room with another door.
Booting that
Housekeeping! Housekeeping!
As you kick this door in,
Damn, Lex again.
you are greeted with a treasure trove. I'm going to ask every one of you to roll me a d20, please.
Matt, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Does this room, by any fucking chance, look like the room that I scried Klein in when we were in Dryad's Gate? The one that had the cage and things like that? Or like, has any of this given me the impression that where he was under the Crystalline Isles? Cool. I'm gonna start putting that together that he wasn't under the Crystalline Isles at all. We were
Each one
smoking
of you
crack.
to roll a d20.
We needed to come here anyway.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So just a straight 20.
Straight 20 and tell me the result.
18.
18,
9.
9,
7.
7.
17.
Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you, GM.
That was a 9, yeah?
9.
8. 13, 14. What'd you get?
I got 18.
16,
17.
17, 18,
What are we looking for?
19.
What are we looking for?
We're looking for
You enter into
Celestial
this
Shard, Abyssal Core, Elemental Seer,
treasure
Feywild,
trove.
and the Mortal Keystone. It's not
You find cumulative gold and platinum amounts of 5,000 gold pieces,
I'll have to look, see the tree.
2,000 platinum,
So say that again, 2,000 platinum.
5,000 gold.
Holy crap. Holy
That
crap.
gives us 25 grand.
Does anybody pick up? What did it? No, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah. We didn't have
Pick
a
up
time.
what?
Jewel, what you got over there?
I have some sort of mirror. Has a sort of a handle and a mirror on it.
Does it feel like helpful?
When a single, good point. Is this a single mirror or a pair?
You find a pair.
Pair. Okay. Is it a pair of mirrors? And as I hold one up, I see myself in it, but from the other one that I'm holding. I kind of look through and see my. So I hand it to you. I hand you the other one, and I'm like, well, oh, this is weird. And I sort of turn around and you can just still see me through the mirror.
Okay.
These silver handed mirrors always come in pairs. It does actually say that. When activated as an action, a mirror establishes a visual link with its paired mirror for 10 minutes, with the two mirrors acting as opposite sides of the same open window. The mirrors create this connection even if both are on different planes. If it was a single mirror, then the GM has to decide where the other one is. Once the connection between the two mirrors has been activated 3 times from either end, it can't be activated again until the next one.
So, well, that sounds really cool. I actually have something that I think you would actually really like, Jewel.
Oh, okay.
Aegis will pull from behind his back a stunning dagger engraved with runes, these red runes along the blade, and you can see it's a jewel-edged blade. It's a little like switch, so you can press a button and the blade flips out basically. It's got grooves to allow blood to truly flow once inserted basically. I think this suits you more than me.
Oh, thank you. I mean,
maybe get rid of that crappy, not the dusk one, the other one that you have. Maybe that will replace it.
And do we think that there's anyone useful to add the other one of these mirrors? Pointless to keep it between us all.
Well, what if we used it like this? I was thinking for Lex, myself, or Callum, and I point at T-Rex Callum. We could use it to reflect spells a further distance or around corners. Because if it's like a, it sounds like it's a fucking portal, basically.
Opposite sides of the same open window. We're talking that is passable through. Oh, fuck it! I put my hand through it. Can I? I'm assuming it's purely a visual communication device.
Also, map, camera.
Thank you.
All good.
Thank you very much. I'm more than happy for it to be a very good version of the sending stones. I'm expecting that is what it is.
I'm expecting that. My hope is portal gun.
100%.
My hope is portal gun.
Okay, yeah. Because I think it'd be great if we could once a day tell
Takami.
Not Takami, but Cameron's other half. What the fuck's going on? Mara.
Yeah.
I want to say Mayon, it wasn't that. Sorry, I'm going to now read this one, so you crack on.
Now, you find a treasure trove. These are the items that you individually just go and pick up. You find 3 more magic items in there, which are these 3 cards that I've placed on the top there. Anybody can pick those cards up. You can choose what you do.
You go, because obviously I've been given 2 now, so.
That's 2 on top of each other, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Joe, are you sure?
I've got 2 at the moment, so I'll let other people have. Yeah.
I definitely need this one.
Oh, fuck it. I mean, I obviously can't read what it actually is, but I just read the title and was like, whatever
I
it is,
appreciate
it's
some
his.
of these have not come out. So I will say, as you all quickly read through these, you plunder the Void Conclaves treasure trove. There are a lot of mundane items in there. There's robes, but you claim the monetary value, and you find these items that you all now have access to. You can share. Some of them require achievements, some don't. Nobody here has identify, but as per the rules, if you spend a minute holding an item, you can understand what it does. Okay. You don't attune to it, but you understand what it does.
Hey,
This one's basically a portal gun.
dude, I got so much of that
jump
shit.
lanes.
Anything that you don't want, you don't have to keep. You can sell.
Let's keep it in cell, yeah. I've if anyone needs, and I pull out another giant sword. Not quite as big as mine, mine, but another giant sword. And I'm like, this one, Callum, you don't have a blade.
I've got my dagger, but
Would you like an upgrade?
When you say upgrade, what are we talking?
I'm talking the sickest shit you've ever seen in your life, Blade.
Jules going to think about this one as to whether to keep it or sell it. So I have no idea.
Here, Cal. I think this will suit you. Chuck it on your back, and if you ever run out of spell slots, if you ever get trapped in the void and run out of spell slots, use the blade.
To shoot his character sheet.
Go on, Danny.
So, I got the Chronomancer's eyepiece,
Nice.
which is a singular lens that lets you faintly see and command the flow of time around a target.
Nice.
While wearing the eyepiece, you can expend a charge, and so it's essentially I can do two things. I can, if the target is willing, I can teleport them back to the space they were at the beginning of their turn. So basically give them a do-over.
Holy shit.
That's sick.
An unwilling target has to succeed on the saving throw to not do it. Or if you're willing, I can put you into the future, so you can immediately choose to move again up to half your speed without an opportunity attack. But then your speed is halved the turn after.
So, like, if I jumped off a building with Klein, you could rewind me and he could just fall. I love that.
I have to be able to see you though.
Okay.
Just looking down.
Love it.
Looking down.
And then the second thing I got, which I don't know who it would be for, but it's fucking sick. It's the armor of the Black River. While wearing this armor, you gain +1 to AC, and you're immune to shadow corruption and void taint. Calumny, and void taint. So the void gooch. What's the gooch got to do with it? The void gooch while you wear this armor.
So void taint.
Keep saying it, yeah, it's making it better. It's making it better.
Yeah.
We'll call it void corruption.
Thank you. It's a stank of the void. Additionally, you can use an action to assume a ghostly form for 10 minutes, together with up to 10 creatures you touch, or until you are no longer wearing the armour, gaining a flying speed of 200 feet. But that is the only thing you can do while you're in that form. So we could just fly across the world now.
That's fucking. What's that? Like the turn into clouds. Turn to mist thing.
If we ever needed to go look into a room, we could all turn into ghosts, look in a room, and then poof back out.
Your mirrors
That's
are
so.
communication only.
What's the special action you can't use against
I still think it's great, and we'll find someone that's useful for it. Yeah.
It's also a combinable item with something else. If you have the Styx boots, which are the armour of the Black River, permits you to use any branch of the River Styx or any other planar waterways as a shadow road, allowing you to walk on such waterways for 8 hours and arrive anywhere you want on any plane.
This is so.
Please.
So. Sorry,
Thank you,
Danny.
sir.
That
I
is
have
so
something
damn-
very similar.
Bonies.
Armor of the Black
You need
River.
to find some Styx boots, man.
Stick.
Speak to the ferryman.
I'll
Steal the ferryman's boots!
He was wearing some nice boots last time I was there. I reckon if I go back in level 20... God, please will you find me? He's there fucking pulling on the boots, son of a bitch.
I'm open to, either keeping these or swapping, or if someone really, really wants one of them. I have one called the Amulet of the Plains. It's a wondrous, very rare item. While wearing this amulet, you can take a magic action to name a location that you are familiar with on another plane of existence. Then make a DC 15 Intelligence Arcana check. On a successful check, you can plane shift. On a failed check, you and each creature and object within 15 feet of your travel within 15 feet of you travel to a random destination determined by rolling a D100 and consulting the following table. There's a table that shows.
There's a table that's attached to the magic
Okay,
item,
yeah.
which you don't get in.
So that's one. The other is a gateway ring. The gateway ring is made from tiny moss-covered stones. This ring is enchanted with ancient fey magic. You can use an action to speak the ring's command word, followed by the name or description of a precise location on any plane of existence, and toss it into an occupied space within 10 feet of you. The ring expands into a 5-foot circular stone portal that's 1 foot thick in the space where it lands, floating 1 foot off the ground, where it remains for up to 1 minute. The portal duplicates the effect of the gate spell, creating another stone portal at the destination.
Oh, fuck.
It's a fucking portal red.
Fucking portal ring.
This version of the spell can't target an individual creature, but can be used to target a precise location on the same plane of existence as you.
It's a portal gun.
It's a fucking, and there we are, we're there.
Sling ring.
Yeah,
Sling
it's a
ring.
fucking sling ring.
Yeah. Any
How would one gain proficiency in a new armor type?
Train it for a period.
Could we argue you already trained with weights? That's heavy armor.
That's a great question.
The question then is, you are a bard and a sorcerer. How are your spells affected by wearing armor?
I do not know. Is that a thing?
Have you got,
I'm a warcaster. Does that mean I can cast with? I'm pretty sure there's something about casting with armor, isn't it? It's definitely. There's something about that. I swear.
We don't have to figure this out now. We can-
Yeah. I'll look into it.
these are some very cool items.
yeah.
So as Master might make noises, we sort of ponder all these, literally carry items out, carry gold out into the bag of holding. The walls begin to slowly crumble as mana stones grow through the walls themselves.
Does that feel weirdly like the island is reclaiming what was taken?
It's like you quite literally stole the words out. Sorry! Don't apologise. This place was an abomination. The crystalline isle is reclaiming its essence, its source. For the sake of brevity, I will say you all dash back through and jump over the pits and these different areas and then throw yourselves through that door, landing back in the library as a huge, great mana crystal grows out of where this portal into the Void Conclaves headquarters once stood.
And hello again. So yes, hopefully you enjoyed the climax of that battle with K-Rex and treasure and a nice little level up. What we are going to do now is we're going to bring it back as a group. So come on, group, back you come. Back you come. There you are. And we
Context, you're a T-Rex, right?
Minutes.
I was going to say that we're all sad that we're not around a table, but at least we have the same energy, apparently.
oh yeah, it's not left
Pure
us.
delirium.
We are all in
Yeah.
it. Probably. So yes, we are going to pick it up straight away then from there with the Void Conclave hideouts now being bereft of any void power, reclaimed by the balance of the crystalline isle, if you like, and you find yourselves now back next to the chronomancy chamber, having leveled up, found a bunch of items, and yeah, we're going to pick it up from there. So Lex, I'm going to ask you straight off the bat to make me an investigation check, please.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Don't get
Oh,
too
strong.
excited.
Fucking hell, Sam.
Starting off strong with the 5, guys.
With a 5. There we go. Very good. Right. In which case, what do we
That's
do?
the end of that then. I rolled that shit. It wasn't even worth continuing with Matt's thoughts. So brilliant. Let's move on.
Jewel
Matt,
got...
have we... Oh, sorry, go for it, Dave.
It's fine. We're already back to online, and after you, Jewel has she got messed over in that fight, and but was taking the time to concentrate on the movements and the importance of the mages. Stances and the way that they moved, and she's hopefully going to use her understanding of that forwards in a combat way. So she's that's her level up that she's taking away from that fight, and also many other things. But this is the time when she's really realised how many in one group they all seem to follow the same movements and stuff, and she's hoping that she's going to be able to distract mages in future.
Excellent stuff. So yes, if you've not rolled your hit points, do so. I have already done that for Callum
I
and
have.
Kami. I have.
I don't think I have.
Matt.
I'm on 98 of 117
Has-
now, like a boss.
Like, you know, they're touring with Eminem. They're touring with Eminem for his next tour as the opening act. I don't know how that happens in 2024, but incredible. Matt,
25.
you're so right. Has Callum bippity bopped all the crystal people with the crystal staff and brought them back to operating order?
Did Callum
Bippity
get
bop.
given a staff?
Yes, we gave him the staff of the what's it called? The
Blood Mage.
Was it the Blood Mage?
The
Or no, it was the
Archmage.
dude who was fucking with Tom. Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
dude who was.
because the guy had a
Archmage.
crystal at the top that was the same as the colour of the
That's
crystal
now
everybody
correct,
was
yeah.
encased in.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
I feel
Yeah.
like
I
that's-
now
it's
need
cracked.
to add an item to
we
Callum.
broke that. Yeah, we broke that.
Hang on.
You're welcome. And
Hang
if we're going
on.
to talk about, because if new feats potentially with the level up, the main thing that Lex was studying on the side whilst kicking ass and taking names was how these little gnomish mages were having such an intricate, I suppose, possession and power over mini portals almost inside themselves, and how they could be at one with planar travel and they could use it to their advantage. So I took note of that, and I will try and incorporate that into my future dealings. Shall we say?
Very good.
I love how we're all being descriptive but very vague as to what we have taken so far.
So cryptic.
I've got a really cool feat that I want to tell you about, but I don't want to tell you because I want it to be a surprise.
not going to say anything.
Edgius will have, like I said, in the little midway recap that we did, Edgius will have noticed the teamwork element of the combat, the connectivity that everyone had, the synchronicity we all had as a team. And because of that, after the fight, Edgius is going to be going around doing a round of high fives and ass slaps, like we're part of a sports team, and is going to be giving everyone Bardic
Good game, boys.
inspiration.
Good game.
Bardic
Try
inspiration.
slapping a T-Rex's ass, mate. See
inspiration.
what happens.
He does. He fucking pa right on that T-Rex's ass. And just Bardic
I imagine
inspiration.
Callum would be there just like, "Oh, really, darling, I've just taken the beating of my life, and you'll now smack him in the ass. Takami, on the other hand, turns around and goes, you touch my ass, and you're going to have a problem.
I gave you Bardic inspiration. If we're a team. Pa.
Just arm. Let's keep
That's
this
how we justify
keep this
inappropriate
cordial.
behaviour, guys. It counts as bardic inspiration.
I'm giving out Bardic
Don't
inspiration
tell HR.
here. I'm trying to. You know, I have given all my Bardic
Workplace
inspiration, so I need a
harassment.
short rest.
Danny's going to be in an HR meeting on Wednesday going, what did you say it was?
Lex is the minute
Bardic
taker, basically,
inspiration.
when Takami's doing a complaint to that old lady we do to take our notes in wherever she is.
Oh, don't worry. There's no
Danger
solution.
Protection Agency.
Yep, she's our HR lady.
I think
After,
she's
after-
like accountant, HR, tech support.
Probably dead.
That's fine because Edgius is going to go back in. Edgius is going to go back in, and then he's going to say to she's going to turn to him and goes, "What are you applying for?"
Just gonna be like,
Excellent
I own the
stuff.
place, darling. Edges, yeah, we'll just be like celebrating the team and just being like, good work, everyone. Like we crushed it today, basically, and give out Bardic inspiration. Then after giving out Bardic inspiration, because that's a lot of social batteries, going to take a sit down and a little nap while everyone else does some investigation.
Shall we all
Are we going
take
to
a
do
long
anything
rest?
about? Are we going to do anything about this? And I'll point to the
Short
T-Rex that's knocking over bookshelves and all sorts.
Yeah, that would be great. Can I communicate? Can I just give the vibe of like I've done my stuff and like I'd like to go back to?
I imagine as a K-Rex, then you just turn and stare at Edgius.
Does falling asleep, Matt, stop me concentrating on something?
I would assume so.
I mean, the spell only lasts for a certain period of time anyway, so after that period is expended, K-Rex is
Yeah.
going to go back to cavern.
After an hour, so I'll still nap. But I'll have one finger pointed at him that is keeping concentration for the hour that it lasts for, just to keep.
Can you,
Do you know
can
what?
you only break concentration a little bit so then like he's still got a T-Rex head and tail, but the rest of his body is back?
He's like a
Falls
minor,
on the floor.
like a minor torpedo.
Can't lift his own head. Anyway, so a question was asked then to Callum about the. We're all still in chaos mode. I love it. About the creatures in Crystal. Callum. Fuck my life. Why have we got so many names that are that similar? Callum.
Your fault. Literally your fault.
Two. It's only two. Just Callum and Calvin.
It's more than we can handle. That's the problem.
It's more than I can handle. Anyway, Callum is there with a staff in one hand and a new sword in the other, and he's just like, well, where the fuck do you want me to start, darlings? Does this thing even work? And looks at the staff with a cracked sort of black crystal at the top of it.
Actually, if that is broken, does that mean that the spell is broken? And I'll look at the reception desk to see if the beholder guy is still there. Or if
Lorendrak's
he's
still encased in this purple black crystal.
Never mind. Fuck. Do we need to fix it to undo it, or do it? I have no idea.
Do we have anything?
I can see if I can channel.
Yes.
I
Would you
can
like? Yes,
spend
please
some
try.
time with this, see if I can channel something. I don't know. Fuck it. Give me an
And
hour.
I'll cast mending over the crystal to try and at least get rid of the cracks. And I'm assuming it'll just look like a really badly glued back together vase.
Make me a spellcasting ability check, please.
And then
Oh.
roll on your wild.
I
magic.
instantly regret this.
I regret everything.
YOLO.
18.
Nice.
18, nice. As you then do cast mending on it, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good. Right.
You are currently going to mend your penis off.
Is it against the spell effect? Because I'll get advantage.
It's against a magical effect, but not a spell effect.
God damn it. 16 then. And Lex has 2
16 is
penises, so it's
enough.
okay. He can lose one.
It just gets rid of one.
Just regrows.
It's alright, I
Long
got
rest.
another.
He's an
Yeah,
anatomically correct snake, so he has 2 penises.
there we
Classic.
go. As you cast mending on
I'm
this
going to give one
orb,
to
there's a
Edgius,
moment
actually. He
where where the skin on your arm goes grey as you feel like the life force begins to get drained out of you, but then you hold on, release the spell, and just snap your hand back as colour begins to bleed back into your hand and arm.
Nope, we'll not be doing that again.
Callum looks at the staff and goes, "Not sure I want to do anything. Are you sure?
Yeah,
I
I think we should put that. Nope. I would put that somewhere else. Let's not touch that ever again.
Bend over? I don't know.
I could put it in the bag of holding so nobody can ever get it, I suppose.
Do we need it for? I'm happy to take somebody else's lead as always.
If you think you could master it without nearly dying like I just did, then be my guest. Be my guest. Be my guest.
I feel like we need to take a vote.
K-Rex at this point is just distracted. He's just looking at the books on the top shelf of the library, but I'm trying to reach him, but
He's
he just
currently
can't
reading about the comet that killed the dinosaurs.
Yeah, he can't get his little gripper around a book to pull it out.
His
It's just
little
head-
gripper,
his-
is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, his head's in the way, and he's just
Either
kinda
that,
headbutting
either that,
things.
or you're trying to pick out a book and you're picking out 5 at once. Like, oh, fuck.
I think Takami at this point is probably going to see K-Rex, see that Edgius is just sort of slunk down in the corner with his finger still pointed, and is. I don't want. I kind of do want to do this, but takes that purple dragon staff and goes to swing and smack Edgius, which is going to be at advantage. Because Edgius is currently asleep.
Sleeping gives advantage now? Damn, I'm
Well, you're technically prone,
Yeah,
unconscious.
that's true. Yeah, I suppose.
So where's Takami's character sheet? I will roll this.
Takami has this really strange way of showing affection.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a bit socially awkward. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, none of the rest of us are. So
Ooh, that is a grand total. No, that advantage. So that would have been.
Can we role play the BDSM scene that eventually is going to happen between
didn't.
Takami and Edgius?
67 points of
Oh,
damage.
brilliant! Now it's dead.
Renders Edgy is really unconscious.
Yeah. Aegeus is faking. Takami hits him and he's just just fucking out actually cold.
So that
There's
is
just
going
ribs
to
and
be.
pelvis everywhere.
I'll roll that there.
Pelvis everywhere.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
But I'd like you to now roll. I'd now like you to now roll your concentration check with disadvantage, please.
Well, I have advantage anyway, so it'll just be neutral. But
Straight roll.
Takami, also, she just hit me hard enough to kill a commoner. That's crazy. What kind of relationship is this?
She knows you can take it.
Well, yeah. It's I beat it easily. Yeah, easily.
She looks back at K-Rex. Sorry, buddy, I tried. I don't know.
I'm just gonna look at the T-Rex.
Eat him.
I'm just gonna cast a spell magic on the T-Rex.
Nice. There we go. So in that moment, then, as Lex just goes, right, I'll take pity. K-Rex becomes Cavan once again, and Cavan can join the conversation.
He's got no
I've got no spell slots left. I can't do it.
Sucks.
You do that, and then there's the as the magic
I
just
got it.
fails.
It's that.
And then literally, his T-Rex hands turn to human hands for a second, and then it just goes back to a T-Rex. And that's all that
You
happens.
see this like hopeful T-Rex like look towards Lex, and then sees that it's just
And
not
then
going to happen
nothing.
again. Nothing again.
How
Goes
is he
over
not
to-
awake after I've just smacked him across the head? Like,
Goes over to Edgius and
Bite him.
in the most gentle of ways puts Edgius's head between his jaws and just kind of lifts him up and dangles him. So he's just dangling.
And to break his concentration, I will say message in his head: "Takami is naked. Takami is naked."
You'll see like him reach to grab something in front of him, but there's just nothing there, and we'll just fucking.
Time for a wank.
I just will wake up. What? What? I was having a good dream. What?
I drop him. Drop him down again.
I think Cavan would like to be Cavan again.
Oh, sorry. And I'll end concentration on you.
Oh, did you see that? Did
I'm just
anyone
glad you didn't
see-
take a
Hard to
shit,
miss.
to be honest, darling.
It was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You did really well, Kevin.
Yeah.
Still taste the people that you ate.
You ate people?
Tastes a little bit metallic. Look, I don't know what that is. Yeah, it was weird, but cool, but strange. What? Why are you? Was that you, Edgius?
Oh yes, all of that was me, everyone. I actually went to cast a shield on myself, and instead, the stone flooring in that place was a little bit uneven, and I just got the hand position a little bit wrong on the spell casting, and it turns out you turned into a T-Rex. So I think I'll remember that one for future.
Hang on. You're trying to take credit that your fuck up. Actually, well, to be fair, it did work out for the best, but you didn't even do it on purpose.
I mean, the best accidents are happy accidents, are they not?
As long as they were really.
Callum
happy
looks sheepish.
accidents.
So you could control turning me into a T-Rex anytime we're in danger?
Well, essentially, I mean, it does take. Look, if I explain it like this to you, Callum, if there was a slot, right, and me
Did you say
casting a
just
spell
call me
was like
Callum?
filling that slot, it would cost.
I heard him
don't
call
know.
you Callum as well. Yes.
Did I say
the
Callum?
two names are very similar. They're very, very interchangeable.
Sorry, Callum stood in front of you. Move out the way, Callum. I'm talking to Callum. Move your fist.
Still want to know what I'm doing with this fucking star. Okay, I'm out the way.
No. If you were, I can do it every time, but it costs me like I said, if there was a metaphor of like a slot and filling a slot, it would be like a 4th level slot, which you know is a larger amount of my magical capabilities. But I can do it.
But I was a fucking T-Rex.
Also, can I
I
just
thought
ask
they
a
were like
question?
myths.
I was gonna say, my whole thing was, I didn't realize we knew what those were until we knew what it was, and then we saw one, and I was like, oh, that's a T-Rex. I somehow know what that
Right?
is.
Right?
So strange.
I've only heard stories. I didn't even know they were real.
Yeah, yep.
Speaking
I've
as
heard-
a
I've heard
lizard
songs.
person, ironically. Yeah,
You're
not
right.
Make
technically
me a
lizard
history
person.
check.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's your uncle, Lex.
15!
15.
Man, then I was
You
a
think-
T-Rex.
You think back, and actually there were bones of like T-Rexes and dinosaurs littered across your home village, but also in the temple where you were sacrificed. A lot of
Is Lex-
dinosaur bones littered this place as well.
Is Lex from this plane? From the material
Yep.
plane?
Originally, yeah.
Where are you from in the material plane?
The Saber, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Islands.
No, you're not.
Top left.
It's from
Fucking hell.
from the Oblivion
Saliva.
Islands.
Oblivion
From
Islands.
a
Saliva.
village called
Super
Sibillare.
close.
Civilized.
Super
What makes me laugh? I was going to say, what makes me laugh? Yeah, Danny came up with half of these names and still can't fucking pronounce them.
Because then Matt spelled them weird. That's the thing.
No, I didn't. That spelling is exactly how you sent it to me. Like, here's a Latin word.
Yeah, I basically googled like Latin for snake. That's the place we're called.
Is this above in Enoweth? Are we on? Or are you a different continent?
Totally different
It's
continent.
top left of the map. Yeah.
So
world map,
did we just
I think.
canonize? Did we just canonize dinosaurs in a different part of Matt's world?
We did.
Incredible. We need to roll back the clocks and go plug in on a dinosaur campaign for season
Well,
3.
wait until
That would
campaign
be
3
nuts.
where I'm playing a half breed character and it's a fucking Triceratops. And we get to be Power Rangers.
Morphin time.
Very good. Okay, so with that, with Cavan now back in Cavan form, Cavan, what would you like to do?
I'm just kind of reflecting on how
Turn
that
back
whole
to
thing
a
went
human
down.
For what? For what? For him to reflect. He was a fucking dinosaur. To reflect, Matt. For fuck's sake.
Tom's character.
Yeah,
No, I'm joking.
that's it. No, it's a solid point. Like, what like capability would a T-Rex have to,
In a
to just take
library.
a step back and and just kind of go through the whole process of what just went down and the damage and the death and the destruction and everything.
I mean, I imagine there's some disorientation in there as well. You were up here and big and eating things, and now you're up here rather than up here
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're still a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have any-
You tell me. Does Cavan still taste the mage?
I was about to ask him that.
Yeah, I actually like swing my ass a little bit to see if that tail's still there, and it's gone. And I'm kind of like, just like so many.
Your tail's in
things.
the front, my friend.
Like everything about it was
Canon as well.
Everything about it, Edge, was like a positive, except my reach. My reach was just like here. It was like, I couldn't like get
So-
like
so what-
a real solid jab out.
So, okay, so let me just think about this. I wonder if I can hit the hand sign perfectly, but alter it slightly further. Maybe I can, like, possibly talk to a higher entity that might be able to allow me to turn you into a T-Rex with long arms, which would be terrifying.
You know there's other dinosaurs, right? Thinking
Yes.
about it, we used to have fossils in my village. There is other dinosaur-type creatures, or what
Is
it
it
just be I don't know,
just
gorilla,
dinosaurs you can turn
bear.
it into? It is nothing else?
What, I mean, I can.
Could you turn him into a giant bat?
I feel like I've got some
Wait, is
fourth
it just
levels
me
left
that-
in me.
Could
Here,
you
one
turn
second, Kevin.
anyone? Like, am I the
stand-
guinea pig?
Kevin, I need absolute silence to cast this spell. 1 second. It's new.
Wait, no, wait, I don't want to.
I need
No.
absolute-
Takami's
no.
just, I'm out. I don't want anything to. You do you. I'll be in this corner.
I'll turn him into a different beast. Let's go with blue whale. I'm gonna go with the blue whale.
No. For the first time, I am gonna go. I imagine you start this, and then all of a sudden, cavern just begins to grow and grow and grow, and you realise, oh shit, this is not gonna fit. This is not gonna fit. Well. And even Callum sat there going, no, darling, no.
Sorry. Too much. No. We'll work on it. But yeah, I think I can turn him into other things as well, Jules. But yeah, it's a good shout.
Okay.
Is it just me, or could you turn others into other things?
I'm going to be honest, Kevin. I'm scared to try it on anyone else. I think I'm
vote Kevin
worried
too.
it might go wrong.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it might go wrong with other people. I feel like your DNA mixed with my spellcasting is the only way forward for this one.
Okay. All right. So I'm kind of out on the bleeding edge again, fucking trying to figure out what's
Trailblazer.
too dangerous. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, dude. As far as like future combat, I think I'd be down for it. Like I honestly did not hate it when I was up there, and just like, I mean, what do you call that? The jaw. What is that strength? The crushing strength was crazy.
Kevin, next time, why don't you tell me the creature you want? And then when you want to be it, or like instead of just telling me, why don't you just shout, Cavern, form of, and then I will make you whatever you shout, and then I can transform you into whatever form you want for future.
Oh my god,
you such nerds.
It's morphin' time! And then shout what you want to be, and then you turn her into it. That would be so fucking cool.
Exactly.
But we can also use this.
If we can nail this voice line, we'll smash this.
Well, let me just throw this out. Can you cast a creature that's small, that's tiny, that could like get into like small like for instance, I'm not great at like memorizing stuff, but Lex or Jewel as a little mouse going into the bad guy's lair might not be a bad shout. Just kind of like
from the other side of the room, because Jewel wandered off earlier to go and look at some more books of like spellcasting 101, and she just goes, "You really want to turn me into a mouse? How dare you!"
No, it's not like I didn't mean like
would
that.
eat themselves. They would be a vicious carnivorous battle against themselves.
I could literally be a fly on the wall. That could work.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like I said, I'm concerned about the DNA thing. Here, Kevin, you give me something small and I'll turn you into it. You shout, form of or
No,
morphin
we're not doing this anymore. We're just not. Let's
put
a pin in this one.
We're getting distracted.
Yes,
We've got
guys,
important things to do.
You're right.
I was going to say, we worked really well in this fight.
Lots of people in crystals over here.
We worked really well in this fight,
but
and
they
come
can
on, we
literally
need to work
wait.
together again.
They are literally going nowhere. We've got time.
I elbow Edgius and I'm like, but later, let's give it a try later. Yeah.
You've got sharp elbows. Ow.
Do that scale?
This sounds like there's going to be an Edgius and Cavern felching episode on the.
Right. So if I think about it, if I try and wrestle this back and get us back on track after fuck knows what just happened down there, we have got information on the Eclipse Codex. We need to find all 5 pieces, put it together to get a master weapon to take on the Triumvirate. We've got to save these guys covered in crystal. That's probably item number 1. And then fucking maybe the guy at the top of the tower, I forgot his name, Keith. He can tell us. He might know about
Master Alaric, you numpty.
Yes, Master Alaric. He can tell us.
Keith. Master Keith.
He might know
Alaric.
of some of the. Yeah, Keith Alaric. He might know some of the pieces. He might have intel. We know the Lord of Winter can help us with 1. We know Kumario has 1. The other 3, he might have intel, because one of them is like a crystal wand. And who has wands? Wizards. That's all I'm saying.
Callum.
I feel like that's a gross generalization, but yes, sorry, darling.
I have a present for you.
Another one.
Yes. This one is not a staff that's going to hurt you. This one is way more dope. Put your
Well, one
arms
of you has
up.
given me a sword that looks like it's enough to, I don't know, face fuck a demon. Then you've given me a staff of black magic shit. What's next?
Well, close your eyes and put your arms up like a toddler.
The last time that happened,
Whose penis was it?
we are destroying Dave tonight. So I can say.
Again, don't
what-
take that out of context, for the love of
Sorry for everybody on the podcast for the weird sexual undertones. Very good. Callum is just going to stand there. Do you know what? Places the sword down, places the staff down, and then. Okay.
I would pull over
And raises his arms.
I'll pull over the Black River armor over his arms and like secure it, do some straps, and be like, see? Fits nice. Makes you look smart and shiny.
It's a bit restrictive. I think you can undo the chest straps just a little bit, darling.
Sorry, here you go. There you go. 2 notches. 2 notches. There you go.
How skinny do you think I am?
Well, I mean, you work out pretty good. I see you working out when we're on the airship. I saw you doing those lunges.
Well, one does love a lunge.
Indeed. Well, anyway, this is now yours, and I will hand him this card that came in the suit of armor that explains what the armor does. And I will hand him the card. Like, this is now yours. I didn't really understand what it was talking about. +1 to AC. I don't know what that means. You're more of a spellcaster than me, Callum. You'll work it out.
Did I say what
hand him-
type of armor of the Black River that was?
Heavy.
Chainmail,
Heavy?
platemail, ringmail, splint.
Oh no, not at all.
So
no. I like to imagine that
roll a
it's,
d4 for me, Edge.
I like to imagine that it's like, like some sick ass fucking samurai armor for him, That's a 4.
That's a 4. It's going to be splint armor then.
Splint?
I hope he's not going to break anything.
Is that kind of a nondescriptive
wood?
word of? It's going to be splinty. Splint.
So you notice as you put this on, Callum just sits down as well, like, oh my god, this is so very heavy. Can you take it off now, please?
No,
I
you've
need
got to
some
wear
work.
it.
I need to do some work.
No, you need to wear it to get stronger. You need to keep wearing it. It's like my weight. It started
I'm
off
not
strong.
sure that's how
and
it
you need
works.
Joe will
no,
go
I
over
can't
and help
stand.
take it off him.
Take it off and he's like, Lex, that can go in the bag. Maybe I'll deal with it later.
Okay,
Right,
Lex, this
I
is
know.
for you. And I'll hand him the
Can we
card.
take an hour
Any other
short
things people
rest?
don't want for the bad?
What are we doing with the
take all your
stuff?
items.
Do you want me to try and figure it out and see if I can...
No. Well, to be fair, like I said before, I know I was talking in jest, but they are literally going nowhere. We probably need to prioritize getting ourselves back to normal before we try and help them, because if we try and help them and it repels us and damages us, we probably need to be at full strength to probably even get them out of the crystal, to be honest.
Then, quite frankly, I am knackered. Shall we go and find some food, find some of the quarters that are open, and we just take a beat? Oh, we may also want to pop up and just get everyone in from the ship and make sure that they can find quarters as well.
Oh shit! Yeah, we left them outside. Great point.
It has not been very long. It's been like half an hour.
Oh yeah, that's so right. Time's weird in this.
It has been half an hour and 3 weeks, but you know what I mean.
I like to think that we
Go on,
go
Ed.
somewhere wherever we sleep. I like to think that we go to places where, there's these frozen figures just staring at us sleep as they are consciously frozen in spaces. We're just napping in
Oh,
front of them.
100% we'd just
There's
push them
loads of-
outside into the corridor.
There is loads
Sliding.
of really comfy reading futons in this library that we could use to sleep on.
Yeah, maybe we just stay together, to be fair. And actually,
that's
probably
actually
let's actually, for the first time in a very long time, do first watch and all that crap.
Hell yeah.
Juggernaut.
Okay, so we're going to take watches as well, and we're going to take a long rest?
Yes.
100%.
Okay, so I will say then, Callum, having taken the armor off, goes, I'll go and get the others, and sort of brings them all in. and you all spread out. Like, there are rooms in the Azure Pillar. They go find a room.
We would explain. Please don't, piss about with the crystalline people. Find food, but don't touch anything else. Some other stuff may be trapped. On your head be it, and then basically, like we said, that we're staying down here as a group. You can as well, if not.
I've got three first spell slots left, so I will cast Alarm on every entrance/exit into and out of the room.
Smart.
As well.
Smart.
Very good.
Jewel, I'm going to say Jewel can take first watch if she's still reading. And again, I'm just taking this purely as descriptive.
Okay, so Jewel first watch. Who's second?
I don't mind going second after Jewel.
Okay, Lex. Jewel, Lex.
I can go as well.
Aegeus. We'll say Callum and Takami in the middle, and then Cavan brings up the rear.
Yeah.
Very good then. I will say then, as everybody else sort of beds down then, Jewel, what are you reading specifically?
I would think it's not very hard in a library of wizards that there are a number of books that is probably, called, The Idiot's Guide to Spellcasting or something. And it's literally, what she's doing is she's trying to research on the stances that they make, the concentration implications that they all have to learn, and she's really trying to root out that how can I break a wizard's concentration and make them also be disadvantaged while she's near them to attempt to distract them. And she's hoping that with that, maybe she might find one or two more, but I'm saying that like from the literally the barest and most basic content that she can find, she's going to gather this information.
Yeah, you find spellcasting for dummies. Just on it, it's like a bright yellow cover with a big black label across the front. Some weird doodled character on the front as well. And yeah, you managed to figure out actually there's some common patterns here to spellcasting which you can use to your advantage to break now. Anything else you want to do on your watch?
Keep an eye out. She will keep an eye out on the entrances and exits. Again, with her fairly decent passive perception, she's going to be just.
Make me an active perception check, please.
Yeah. That one. 26.
26. You wander around this area numerous times, and every time you come back to sort of where Lorendrax hovers, it looks like the crystal is slowly condensing or shrinking.
She notes that. She will keep an eye out as to whether at any point there's therefore any movement. But again, if it's still encasing the whole of Lorendrax, we'll simply keep a note of that, and probably also just double check that the staff's not doing anything weird as well. But otherwise, we'd keep a note to just tell the next one in the watch order, which would be Lex.
Okay, I'll say with that active perception check as well, as you wander over to where Callum is curled up asleep and the staff is just sort of laid on a beanbag next to him. The staff itself seems inert, but in that crystal that's now been repaired, just this swirling black void.
Okay. Alright. As long as it's not doing anything and all the others... the crystal was only around individuals.
Yes.
Biological things, so it wasn't like massive shards holding other things up that we have to worry about. It's just that.
No. Only around individuals, yeah.
And only shrinking on Lorendrax?
It's the only one you noticed.
Interesting. Okay. So I'd wake Lex up. Lex, your turn.
Anything to report? Did anything go off?
Nothing particular or nothing major. There was something interesting. Keep your eye on Lorendrax. The crystal around him seems to be shrinking, but on no one else. I am hoping it is his, I don't know, he has a special ability or something. It would be very nice to know that they, she, whatever, is, well, returning to us, even if Callum cannot.
Right, okay. I'll keep an eye out.
I'm beat, so I'm going to bed.
Yeah, you just have some rest. And as I'm
She
starting
curls
my
around
watch,
3 times, and then just...
yeah,
Finds a beanbag, spin.
plucking up
Finds
the
a
fucking
vase and just
carpet,
goes in
which-
head
just-
first.
Just
Yeah.
fucking lay down. Yeah.
Tail whips round and covers her eyes.
She does that thing where she rubs herself against my leg and then goes and lays down in her bed. Does
Brilliant.
no? Now he's told me about the crystal thing. I'll keep my eye on Ilandrax. I can't fucking hell. I'm having names today,
Lorendrax.
and him and all. And then I'll check everybody. Keep an eye on everybody who's within eyesight to see if anything's happening to them, but also the staff that I cast mending on. If that is doing anything in conjunction with the crystals getting smaller, I will try and discern whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. So if I notice the swirling you just mentioned, for example, is that good? Is that bad?
Maybe an insight check.
Happily.
I love the thought that
It's
never
one of my better
even
ones.
entered Jules' mind to think, is this a good idea?
Press the button, Dave!
Oh!
Natural 20!
Ooh.
I was going to prank you there
Wow.
and press the natural 1.
That could have been funny. I think as you then focus in on what's going on, and none of the other crystals seem to be shrinking, apart from the one around apart from the one around Lorendrax, and you notice slowly but surely, millimeter by millimeter, that seems to be shrinking. From your insight check, it's almost like you've now just repaired whatever this crystal was and brought the staff back to its full power. It doesn't feel like that is the cause for this reaction.
Right, okay.
Because it's only on Lorendrax. If anything, there must be something special about Lorendrax right now. The other thing I want you to do is to make me a perception check, please.
One of my worst ones.
I will allow
It's okay
advantage
though.
on this.
19. Okay.
19? Okay.
Yeah, 19's my best.
19. You're not far away from the time area now, the chronomantic area of the crystalline circle and the azure pillar. Sorry, when words actually decide they want to make their way from my brain to my mouth, and yeah.
Remember the filter.
The book, the book that you grabbed before you went into the Void Conclaves hideout begins to almost shake and vibrate as you get closer and closer to this chronomantic ward, or chronomantic wing, if you like.
I'll do like a Thor's hammer. I'll hold out my hand. It'll just...
Oh, the
my
book
hand.
was on your person, sorry, so you feel that
Oh.
vibrate. It's the same.
Fuck.
Well, same thing.
But
Just
I'll
goes
say
on
you
about.
hold out your hand, but it's the opposite. The book flies to a desk in the chronomantic wing, and pages begin to flutter open, and then it stops, and there's like this blue light that then glows. What are you doing?
Well, I'm glad everyone's asleep, because if I'm about to do something stupid, there's going to be no
Oh,
witnesses.
fuck's sake.
So,
Why
Fantastic.
do we let him do this, guys?
so I'm going to walk over to the book and have a little butcher's and I see what's going on.
Very good.
Because the
You
blue
see
light,
that
I would assume, is the same glow as the Mana Stone of Time that I have. So in my head, logically, it's safe.
It's a solid assumption. The text of the book that describes the Eclipse Codex is changing.
It's now
Where
in one
there
piece. It's in my
was-
pocket.
Where there was vague unconnected or disconnected lore, or not enough of a history to what this thing was. It's almost like the powers of time have corrected the entry in this book. I am going to send you a new excerpt for the book.
Come on.
Send it to me, Daddy. Wait, to everyone or just Lex? Pause.
I'm going to send it to Danny directly.
Wow.
Just fucking don't do it as an image.
I
Obviously,
usually
I'll
get
tell you in the
indirect
morning.
messages from Matt.
Yeah, sure.
He's gonna keep
Matt
it to
slides into
himself,
your DMs
cheeky
all the
bugger.
time with dick pics.
Generally. He loves it. He loves it, he does.
Loves a midnight gobble.
Laying down on the ground, I poke Edgius in the ribs, and I'm like, "You awake?" I poke him again, harder. "Hey, you awake?"
Who?
"Yeah, it's me. I can't sleep."
One second, I might have something for that.
No. I don't know if I want to sleep. I'm fine without sleeping. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you think we're doing right now? Like, do you, like, that was awesome and everything, and it seems like we're making good progress, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, I was making good progress on recovering during a long rest that now I'm probably not gonna get because you woke me up halfway through. But that's neither here nor there. I'm glad we're having this conversation. That's super important.
Yeah, like friend stuff,
Yeah. So, what's on your mind? Sorry, I'm hazy. I just woke up. What's on your mind?
No, I didn't know, like, I'm not good with all the details of, like, how we're progressing, and, Lex is really good at just kind of having the whole picture in his head and everything, and I just didn't know if we were, like, I just fucking want to get back to, like, Union City, dude, and, I just didn't know if it's going to be a week or a month or a year or fucking 5 years, like that's kind of where my head is right now.
Oh, thinking about Lady Blackwater.
No,
Wait, is it Blackwater? Wait, no, Blackveil, Lady Blackveil.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I point to Takami, I'm like, yeah, the distance between the person that's important to you and the person that's important to me is like a little bit more significant.
Yeah. No, well, here's what I'd say. I think there's definitely a chance that at least some of us are going to have to go back to Union City to recover whatever I believe it's called the Elemental Seal, and the Feywild Amulet from there. So, hey, I think you sign up for that team. When that comes active, when we're hashing it out as a group and we're doing the democratic voting thing, you should, put your name in the hat for, going with the Union City law, and hopefully then you can get back and see Mara for a little bit, and then, but realistically, I don't know, dude. Like, it could be 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 years. I don't know. I'm just kind of just going with the flow in hopes that we do it fast enough, whatever time scale that is going to be.
Yeah, no, I'm I signed on, so I'm all good. But it's not like I want to, you don't get what you want all the time, so, fuck it. But, like, it's not like I want to go back to Union City because that's one step along the way, and then we're fucking out again, and, and then we're back. I just want to be, like, I kind of want to be done with this, man. I want to fucking like. I'm not saying like I want to be done with it. Like I'm out. I want to just be done with it. Like I want us to fucking do this, and then just be done, and then we can like really go back to Union City and like not have stuff hanging over us. I don't know, dude. I just couldn't sleep, so I probably fucked up your. Dude, am I fucking up your short rest now as well?
The rest has fully been fucked. I actually had to go into my digital character sheet and reset the rest, which I don't think has ever been done before in the history of digital character sheets. But honestly, I think, look, when we get a chance to go back, I think you should make the most of your time while we're there. But
yeah.
I think something, Kevin, that you're going to have to get used to, and Edgius will like gesture to a room of sleeping people, and then the tower itself, and then the world. All these people, at some point, Kevin, are going to know your name. Like the Planar Detective Agency, we're going to, saving the world doesn't come with zero notoriety. And I guess, if you're worried about that kind of stuff, it's something that you might want to start working through sooner rather than later, because I think, hopefully you can, Mara can pass off her duties maybe to someone else or something like that, but I think you're going to be needed for a lot of things. I mean, maybe we can station you in Union City as part of the Planar Detective Agency initiative there. But yeah, I don't know, man. I am worried though about how crazy it's going to be when all this is said and done. Like, is Jules just going to be able to go back to Stonebark, or is Stonebark going to become like fucking Disneyland? Because, you might get a chance to glimpse of Shadow's household, where the legendary battle, after what's her name? No, Mayanora died. Like, people are going to know these stories. Is anything going to be the same at the end of all of this? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's all good points. Like, I didn't think about maybe Mara could just kind of like be part of like the traveling aspect of my life instead of me just having to go back and like set up shop there and all that. But like look, I'm sorry for. Here's the other thing I would say.
But you know what they say as well, though, Kevin. Happy wife, happy life. So if you need to be there, you need to be there.
I'm not saying no. I'm just. It's not like that right now. It's just like
No,
wondering
down the
what
road.
your thought. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I do feel like I do want to make a stop into the Feywild again, even though that place is fucked up. I feel like I want to go back there one more time.
Well, I found that scroll the other day, and it lets you erase something from all of existence, essentially. So I'm either thinking we use it on the Shrouded Lord, or for me, Klein, or I'm thinking if we can somehow manage to not use it on those guys, then I go back and I go hunt that tall lanky chick that was mean to me.
No, I'm gonna go with you. Glimmermere is her name. I remember it. It's chiseled into my mind, and I will be right next to you on that. So whatever we can do to hold that little piece of angle that she won't expect, let's see if we can keep that in our pocket.
It's a good job Lex is really preoccupied with this book, because you guys are being loud as fuck when you're supposed to be asleep.
Huh?
I imagine Callum does sort of roll over and just goes, "Will you two please shut the fuck up?"
Kevin, now you're disturbing other people's long rest, right? I'm going back to sleep.
It was Edgius. Edgius is waking everyone up.
Why don't you just fucking talk during your own, like, watches?
Shut up, Kevin.
I've been trying to sleep. I'm trying to sleep.
I'm going to take Edgius'
I think
sock
Takami
off
can
and
help you with
shove
that.
it into Kevin's mouth. It doesn't smell or anything, though, because there's no sweat in it. It's just a sock in a boot.
Yeah. Probably smells a bit musty more than anything else, but not smart. Very good.
So as
Lex,
everyone has
then.
just goes, as everyone goes back to sleep, I've read all of the book. I've jotted everything down. I've kept the book, obviously. I come back in the room and I'm like, oh, they're so peaceful. All asleep. Not making a peep.
Make me another investigation check, please.
Nat 20 this time, yeah?
No, a big fat 7.
Very good. You settle back down and wake Edgius. Edgius is there anything
Edgius,
to
you
do
look
or
so
what?
you look so peaceful. I'm sorry to wake
Are
you.
you fucking kidding me, Lex? Is this a joke? Is someone playing it? When did you guys decide to pull this prank?
What are you talking about? It's your turn for. You've been asleep this whole
No.
time.
What the fuck is happening? Okay.
I've been very
Edgius-
busy on my watch, making everything as safe. I'm doing perimeter checks and everything.
Oh, well, that's great, Lex. You can take my spot, I guess. Edgius will rub the sockets of his skull. Oh.
I'll grab his head and just go in each of his eyeballs.
They were getting dusty. Somehow this room, the dust
Out of
that's
his mouth.
falling from these books is quite a lot. Okay,
just so you know, the swirly magic in the orb is glowing, but that's okay. It just means it's mended. It's not doing anything nefarious. I've checked. And Buggly Eyes over there is the crystal is slowly shrinking around them. Nobody else, just them. But that's also a good thing.
I wonder if that thing, the thing that over there that I behold with my eyes, I wonder if that thing is actually using its magic to like melt away the crystal from the inside. I wonder if when we get it out, it will actually be able to melt other crystals if it's melting its own crystal. I don't know.
If we make that canon into the story, then we won't have to do it when we wake up. That's a great idea.
I think that's a great shout. Lex, now we're starting to think like a fucking
I don't
team.
know. I don't know how Lex has become Deadpool all of a sudden, and he just fucking talks to you.
Fucking fourth wall this shit.
Just fourth walls it all the time. Like talks to the director. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Back in the room. Yeah. Hopefully. But anyway.
Here.
I'm going to bed.
Here. And I'll ease Lex down, and then I'll tuck him in with a blanket, and I'll make him into a little burrito, like swaddle him like a little baby.
Very good. Lex, you fall asleep. Edgius.
As Lex snores, his little snake tongue just goes. Don't know why.
Edgius sits
I'll
on the
have that
tongue.
in 7 episodes in.
I will. Okay, so Edgius will, for the first 30 minutes of his time, as his time keeping watch, Edgius is going to go around and is going to find various religious tomes throughout the library and scroll phallic images in important pages of religious tomes throughout the library. That's going to be my first 30 minutes.
For the safety of the
Fantastic.
crew, this is worth it.
10. Hey, everyone else is reading. I thought I might contribute to the reading aspect of all of this. Hopefully someone else finds my pictures. So yeah, that will be the first 30 minutes. Then I will spend 10 minutes doing like Tai Chi Kung Fu, but it's actually him practicing with the vitriolic sphere scroll that I have. That was like a learning the spell scroll. So it will be practicing with that. I will then spend 30 minutes with the Heron Greatsword doing sets. I'll probably smash a lamp or two. In doing some
Everybody
sword
wakes
form.
up to calm himself like, fuck
Fuck's
sake.
The very sheepish Edgius, then just standing there like,
It was me. There was a ghost.
No, it was you. Now put that away.
Sorry.
Just fell asleep.
So I'll be doing some sword forms. Then, okay. So the last bit, Matt. What I'd like to do is almost find Edgius in front of like a crackling fire in like a big fucking red chair. And I like to imagine, you know, that scene in
Where have you
Narnia?
started this fire, and where is the big red chair?
The big red chair Edgius found from one of the offices, so he dragged a big red chair in here, and there happened to be a small unlit fireplace that Edgius doesn't know if it has ventilation or not, but he's lighting a fire in there. Doesn't matter whether it's for show or not. And just sat by it. Similar to the scene in Narnia, you get that kind of flute music playing and the fire kind of dancing and crackling. As Edgius is holding the cracked mirror slice that he took from his house with Klein. And he's going to be looking into the mirror slice, almost reflecting the flames and the light from the flames on it. Almost similar again to that shot in Harry Potter where you can see the Philosopher's Stone on the stairs, and it's got that gorgeous flickering light in it. And I'll just be like, you bastard. You fucking, I'm coming for you, motherfucker. And yeah, just staring at that, and that'll be the rest of my time. Very little watching over the group, lots of selfish stuff.
Maybe perception check, please.
Perception. Golly.
Gosh.
Oh, okay. That's a 18.
18. There's a moment then as you stare into this mirror fragment and sort of catch a little bit. There's almost looks like you see a purple glow of a eye socket, or at least as you look at your face, it's almost like your face is mirrored, but it's not your skull, and there's a purple gemstone, and then as quick as that, it's not there.
Can I either Arcana check or like investigate to see whether I believe he is watching us through this, and whether I've been the fucking problem this whole fucking time?
Maybe an Arcana check, please.
Yeah.
You're muted, Danny. You're still muted.
Still muted, Danny.
Fucking shit. Piece
There
of-
we go.
There we go.
Hear me now. There we go. Well, the comedic
Profanity's
timing's
rolled
gone
out
now,
after
so
the
it's
buffer.
it's fucking irrelevant. The comedic timing's all gone for my burn that I just did of Edgius. So it's irrelevant.
There we go.
As you were.
That was a natural one.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Edgius, you have no idea, but a distinct fear now that you might have been the problem the whole damn time.
I mean,
Edgius
I
will
can confirm that without an Arcana check. Thank you, Matt. You lined it up and I got the chance to say it again. That was my joke.
Lightning does strike twice. Edgius will look at the shard kind of in horror for a moment. And then he'll start thinking about lyrics to a song, and we'll just slide the shard back in his pocket and ADHD move on, burying the guilt and worry deep down within.
But never
As he
forgetting
often
it.
does. Yep, exactly, as he often does. Carrying it with him at every turn.
He's one step away from running off in the woods again. For fuck's sake.
Very good. I'll
and
say you then go
that's
and wake Callum up.
Yeah, I'll go with Callum up. Yep,
Callum,
Callum.
What?
Callum. My mouth will be right above his eye
fucking
socket.
skull out of my ear.
Callum, listen.
What? I'm listening.
You're up.
Yes.
Here. And I hand him his trousers.
Really?
How can you create spittle without any lips?
Dusty heaves. Well, if you're all asleep, I'm definitely not putting them back on.
That's
However,
fair.
this, and he pulls out that sword that just looks slightly demonic in this toothed obsidian blade. Gonna see if I can figure out what the fuck this is.
If you see a lamp over there, it fell off the shelf while I was on shift. You might just have to clean it. Like, it fell off right as my shift ended and yours was beginning, so you're gonna need to clean that up.
Do you know what? Any just minor illusions? Like, it was. There's no breakage on the floor, and there's
carpet.
just a lamp there. I like that better. Carpet just over the top of the wreckage.
I'll high five him, and then I'll be like, "Nice one," and I'll take his spot on the ground. It's warm because his bare ass has been there.
Oh, don't mind me. And Callum will then sort of do a quick run around with no trousers on, just to make sure everything's okay. And then he sits back down and he just holds this blade in his lap and sort of. Okay then. Let's see what
Then he
you've got to
circumcises
hold.
himself.
Closes his eyes and just focuses in on that. And he is going to attune to the, when I can pronounce this right, the Zilbalban blade. Or Gilbalban blade.
Easy for you to
Fucking hell.
say.
Times, good lord.
Yeah, yeah. So there we go. And then that will sort of end Callum's turn, or Callum's watch, and he's going to go and just does put his trousers on, or sort of wanders over to Takami and then goes, maybe not. Looks over at Edgius, pulls his trousers on, does them up, and then sort of wanders back over to Takami and sort of nudges her slightly. It's your watch, my dear. And her eyes just flash open, and there's that bright blow. Well, amazing. Flip my glasses off my face there. That was fucking brilliant. Her eyes flash open, and they're just that bright blue. And she just sort of opens her eyes, and oh, my God. She will wander around the area, holding on to that amethyst dragon staff with a tight grip now, and has determination to her face. She doesn't bother wrapping it back up anymore, but she continues to patrol. Very little happens, and then she wakes Kevin. Kevin.
Yeah. Hey, Takami, what's up? You need something? What's going on? I get up kind of quickly in a little bit of a defensive stance.
Holy shit! It's your watch.
Oh, okay. What should I be looking for here?
Anything. The weird eye thing seems like the crystal's almost off some of those eyes, so I don't know what's going on there. I was hoping like maybe Lex or Edgius would have filled me in the situation, but apparently not. So yeah, that's happening, and I found some bacon. Somebody lit a fire. You're on breakfast.
Okay, I can do bacon. I can do bacon. Okay, here. This is probably still warm. And I hand Takami my blanket, and I get up.
Oh, thanks.
And I just kind of wander around a little bit and go to the nearest window, and I say to myself, not out loud, "Fucking Moro's not around. I can't just command Moro to come." And while I'm saying that, I've got my hand in my pocket, and I'm just kind of like rubbing this little ring that.
Oh.
Everybody went there.
That I pull out, and it's a
Dirty boy.
And I pull out this little ring, and I look at what I remember what Lex said about it, and I think to myself, so if I use the command word, I can kind of teleport or something. If I could do that and just be like looking in at the window, I don't even want to fucking say hi. Just want to see that she's okay, maybe just see her face, and then and then go back. So I pull this ring out, and I'm like, Jumanji. And I'm thinking, to make a teleportal plane that opens up outside of Mara's bedroom window, and I'm assuming it's still in the middle of the night. So not inside, but outside.
Time zones in the country. What's the time zones across Enoweth, Matt? Like, what are we looking at?
So here's the thing. You'd sort of had a night's sleep and arrived essentially at the Crystalline Isle in the morning, had half an hour of chaos, and then everybody's just passed out exhausted. So actually, the crew of the Ebon Mirth have not been resting. They have been busy trying to find stuff to repair and trying to find anything. So it's actually, by the time you finish your rest, or you come to your watch cabin, it's early evening.
Okay.
And I now need to go and find this item.
It's called
Bear with me.
Gateway Ring.
It's called the Gateway
I can read
Ring.
it to you if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So it I can use an action to speak the ring's command word, which I just did, followed by the name or description of a precise location on any plane of existence, and toss it into an unoccupied space within 10 feet of me. The ring expands into a 5-foot circular stone portal that's 1 foot thick in the space where it lands. Floating 1 foot off the ground, the portal duplicates the effect of the gate spell, creating another stone portal at the destination. The version of this spell can't target an individual creature, but can be used to target a precise location on the same plane of existence as you are. You can end the spell and close the portal early by speaking the ring's command word again as an action while touching it with your hand. When you do, the ring turns to its...
It does not require attunement.
Holy crap. I mean, this sounds...
It's basically Sonic, the ring from Sonic, isn't it? The Sonic movies. Yeah.
So I just want to go have a peek. I just want to go see... just see her. And then... I'll be good for a while.
Good. So I will say then the ring hits against a window, and as you focus in on Mara and think about her bedroom window, and as the portal appears, you see her head whip round as she's in the middle of just about shrugging off her dress, and then pulls it back up and goes invisible.
And I shrink down under the windowsill. And I'm thinking, should I say Jumanji now? I saw her. Does that count? She's okay. She seems okay. And then I kind of peek up just a little bit to see if I can see her again.
She is, at this point, sort of fully clothed with a robe around her and visible again. And she's looking around the room, and then she wanders over, and you're staring through sort of this shift curtain, if you like. At this point, Kevin?
I'm frozen. This did not go to the plan that I wanted. I didn't want to have a conversation. It was going to be too hard. So I'm thinking I might want to bolt here, but she's seen me, and I say,
Kevin, what is this?
Lift up the window.
As she lifts up the window, I'll say the portal is still there, because technically on the other side.
Okay. This is me coming to visit you in a way that I didn't think I could, but hey.
Kinda looks like you're just perving?
No.
Which I don't mind, but could have at least asked.
I look at my watch, and I'm like doing calculations of how long it would take me
Sundial
to...
watch?
Yeah. And I say, let me in. And I start climbing into the window.
I will remind you that this spell is only going to last for a minute.
Okay. I only have literally about 30 seconds. I just want to say I'm trying to get back here as soon as I can, and that I miss you like every second of my fucking existence, and that we're doing okay. And then I just grab her and I kiss her.
And you sort of let her go, as at that point she's just there like, Kevin, I have no idea. And the gateway closes, and the ring ding, ding, drops down. You've spent enough time now with this ring, and you've actually tapped into the magic. That magic seems to have been diminished significantly. You reckon it's going to be a while before you can do that again?
Yeah.
10 days to be precise.
But fuck, man, that was just what I needed. Just what I needed. I come back, and I go to the little fire, and I see if I can find a frying pan to start cooking up some bacon for the rest of the crew to wake up and have their breakfast.
The smell of bacon then permeates throughout the air, bringing everybody sort of back to consciousness as we can all click that long rest button. Despite conversations that were had, everybody can have a long rest.
Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey.
Bacon
I just
smells
say-
fucking fantastic.
Nothing says traumatized TTRPG group like everyone waking up startled because they're having terrifying dreams or shocking dreams as everyone gets woken up. It was like, oh, what? Sorry, huh? Fucking terrible.
Very good. I will say, as the bacon finishes cooking then, and you all sort of find some wine somewhere and partake of the the mage's
We have
stocks.
breakfast for
'cause-
dinner, and we have wine with it, and yes.
Yeah, it's bizarre because the sun is setting outside, and you can see that, and sort of the crew of the Ebermirth do come and join you, and they all look tired and worn out and exhausted. And you all sit there and eat and sort of take stock, finally. As not only have you won a great battle here, you've also uncovered a lot. There has been a lot of knowledge that has now been given to you almost. Be it through books or through time itself. And as you partake of the food and drink, reflect on those moments, the form of Lorendrax, that crystal, finally shrinks enough and then just hovers and the eyes all blink. How did you all get here? And that, my friends, is where we... So, with that being said, because we got a lot to pick up next session.
Wow.
A lot to pick up next session. We appreciate you all sticking around for this random little bit of extra that we hadn't planned for this, but worked out in our favour anyway. Really, really hope you've all enjoyed sort of the first half with the battle. Appreciate the recap. Thank you for bearing with us as well. We had the best time filming together. The best time away in person. We hope we can bring the same energy to these sort of virtual sessions as well, but rest assured it will not be the last time that Malt and Magic get around a table, that's for damn sure.
Absolutely not. We are definitely getting around that table again because it was so much fun.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So yes, we will be back next week for episode 79, where we will pick this straight back up. And we will find out what Lex learned, what everybody else is doing, and we will go from there. So I think the only thing that remains to be said is, look, we've been the Malt and Magic crew, both round a table and not round a table. This has been a very weird and wacky episode 78, but we love you all. Stay safe, and we will see you next time.